Oh, snap, go live. Peace. A highway, Karen. I'm indigenous. I was born here. That makes me native. Okay. Okay. Congratulations. Congratulations. Sure. That's been history. Been telling people who they are and aren't. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Nope. I was born here, so I'm native. We got nope. 101. Thank you for sharing the live, girl. That's education. Like the Mex, they never did. They never did. Okay, of course. Of course we never did. Yeah, so it's so hilarious, right? Yo, what's up, Venus?
What's tea? Wait.
Not much. The back
What's
people
tea?
who is balanced much just
Not back people.
back who the hell is back people? Where the hell is the L at? Yeah? Where the hell is the L? What's up, Monty?
She talking about big back.
Like, who the hell big back? Come up here, the Mex. You talking about we having an identity crisis?
Part of the 12 tribes of Israel. Oh, great. Not one of them.
Did somebody say 12? Oh,
Yeah, I just read the rest of her comment.
I didn't read the rest of our comment either.
Hey, Monty.
What's up, Monty? Yo, where you from? What's your ethnicity, the Mex?
I'm from Chicago.
What's your ethnicity?
Oh, I'm Mexican.
What tribe are you from in Mexico?
I'm from Durango, so I haven't really looked into what tribes were in that area.
Please like the live, y'all.
Well, goodbye. Sounds like you're the one with the identity crisis.
Wait, he said we had an identity crisis?
Yeah, he don't know where he's from. I'm about to have a stricter panel. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want no
Hey, this
buffoonery on my
reminds me
live.
of my background. I was asking why Mexicans say they're indigenous but can't name a tribe or pull up proof. You're a perfect example.
He said,
I should have recorded that. No, I'm gonna go on your live and record that because when I put that on my background, people that doesn't happen. Well, we just saw an example right here, and I need
so,
to clip that.
yep, it's on YouTube. It's going straight to YouTube and Twitter.
What's up, man? How's it going?
Yeah, where you from and what's your ethnicity, bro?
I'm from California. I'm white.
What type of
Oh,
white?
you said ethnicity. Spanish and Italian.
Spanish and Italian. When you're supposed to get to America?
You said what?
When you're supposed to get to America?
My great grandparents did, but my parents were born here in the United States.
So you're great. So they came here in the 1800s, 1900s?
Correct.
Huh? What you got? What brings you here?
What do you mean?
What brings you to the panel?
Oh, we could talk about the topic, man.
What you gotta do with the topic, bro?
Nothing. I got nothing to do with the
So
topic.
why?
It's just
So why you here,
it's just an
bro?
opinion that you can either take. You can take what
Take
I
or not.
have.
But do you know about any indigenous? Do you know about any indigenous tribes? What indigenous tribes you know in California? Okay. All right. He's got a bad connection and on tea time. Hey, well, all right. We got wine woman. Hello. Where you from? What's your ethnicity?
I'm from the Dakotas, and I am Lakota.
You're from the Dakotas and you're Lakota. Okay. What brings you here?
Nothing, just bored.
Well,
Want to learn, I guess.
bored and want to learn. Okay.
Pretty
got-
much.
Don C. Well, Ro Jogan is gone.
Bro joking.
Yeah, you're right. We're not natives, Don. I don't know why y'all keep saying that. We don't want to be y'all. we don't cosplay any of y'all culture. What's up, Mossy?
Yeah, just got disowned.
He could do that. He can have his conversation from the audience. Heavy, you guys are cosplaying heavy. Come up here, Don. If you come up here on some buffoonery, I'm blocking you. If you don't come up here, I'm also blocking you. What's up, Angelina? Where you from? Yeah, what's your ethnicity?
I'm from Chicago and I'm Puerto Rican and
Yo.
indigenous.
Puerto Rican and indigenous. Hey, yo, folks. All right, how old are you? How old are you, man? You laughing. How old are you? All right, goodbye. Oh, I was about to say, all right, goodbye. Oh, she left. All right, before I could get her. You can't be both. Who is Skinwalker? Come up here. Come here. Come up here. And why do y'all say Afro-Indigenous then? If folks can't be black and indigenous. What's up, Ish? What's up, Pamela? Thank y'all for the likes. Let's get up to 10,000 likes, y'all.
Okay. So that means I'm driving.
Is Monty's talking to somebody? Yeah, I'm gonna be Monty up. Who is Ladybug? Well, come up here. Can you finally name 5 Native American restaurants? You can say, well, you can say hi to the mute then. You can say hi to the mute button. On the res, LOL, sure. You can say hi to the mute button. Come up here. Like you calling us house people, right? You calling us house people, right? But we putting more work for y'all. You can't be saying this from the reservation. Like y'all corny as hell. Y'all think being racist is cool? Then y'all respond. We tell y'all who we are. And y'all respond with racism. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. Hope your parents are proud. Hope your chiefs are proud. Afro-American, come up here, Skinwalker, or you gonna get the mute button. How about that? Hey, yeah, what are the profile pictures, yeah? Come up here and get the mute button.
What's wrong with my profile pictures?
Hey, yo. Mm-mm-mm. You might be on that Wayne Gretzky for real. You feel me?
Who's Wine Woman?
The dude that was already up here.
Yeah.
They ain't got nothing to say you up here because he's bored. So he can be bored from the audience, actually.
Let me decline that request.
Well, what's up, Warlock?
Hey, can I ask a question, homie?
Where you from? What's your ethnicity?
My ethnicity?
Where you from and
I'm
what's
from,
your ethnicity?
I'm from the Americas.
Where you
Is that
from and
okay?
what's your ethnicity, sir?
I'm from the Americas. Is that okay?
No, goodbye. Like, no, goodbye.
Americas is not an ethnicity. That's not an ethnicity. That's a continent.
All right, damn show ain't show homie. What's up, Kenya? Folks be playing out too. It's like, I asked you twice. He's asking where I'm from and what's your ethnicity, sir?
Oh shoot, my bad. It's thundering. He asked you what your ethnicity is. The Americas is not an ethnicity. Matthew, you have a lot of background noise.
I know I'm
Oh,
going
brother.
outside.
Okay.
You hear me now?
Yeah, where you from? What's your ethnicity?
Up here in Alaska. I'm a Gwich'in Athabascan.
Oh, you're Athabascan?
Yep. So just a quick question because I've been trying to figure out about this whole situation that's been going on TikTok. So my question is let's see, almost 2 years ago 2 years ago,
Come up here,
we were
Al.
unheard of.
Y'all are
And
unheard
now
of.
all of a sudden everyone got a grandma that's part Indian. 2 years
Our
ago,
part
though,
ended. 2 years? Where have you been? We've been telling this our whole lives, dude.
No. It started going viral 2 years ago.
It didn't start going viral
On
2 years
TikTok.
ago because I was.
Well, when did it start on TikTok?
Like in 2020. I'm one of the pioneers of this shit. You're talking to one of the people that started
2020?
this. Yes. 2020,
Where did you
2021.
start it?
I'm one of the people that started talking about this situation in 2020. I got the receipts.
Where at though? TikTok,
On
Facebook,
TikTok.
MySpace?
Yeah,
where?
on TikTok. On TikTok. We talking about TikTok. I was talking about this 5 years ago.
What's all this Neanderthal bushmeat babble? Like, what's going on here?
Neanderthal? Let me guess. You got a grandma that's part native too?
Ain't nobody got
No,
part
I'm not
native
native.
nothing.
I'm fully American. Oh, I'm mostly American.
Sir, you're aren't you from Athabascan, right?
For us that American Indian, Native American, the word indigenous, to us all of those are the same.
No, it don't.
The thing on TikTok on here. See, that's what I'm saying. For you guys, it's different.
You're not even from the United States, sir. So why are you speaking about us?
And a few years ago, y'all was just saying Indian was a slur. Now you're lying and saying that's the same thing. Like, get up out of here.
Yeah, y'all love lying. Indian was offensive not too long ago.
A couple of years ago, this girl just said it herself. A couple years ago. You guys thought we only said it as a slur. Yeah, but what about now? Now someone's trying to be us.
Nobody's trying to be y'all. So why y'all Indians now? Our ancestors been saying they was Indians. When did y'all start calling yourselves Indians?
Yeah, every time I call myself Indian, one of you roaches come in the comment, oh, that's an offensive term. Yeah, it's an offensive term because you're not Indian. You're a foreigner. That's why you call yourself Native American. The first people to call themselves Native American were white people. You know you're white. That's why you call yourselves Native American.
Exactly. So show me a treaty where it says Native American at. You can't. Show me a treaty where it says Native American, sir.
Then I'd be able to speak.
Show me a treaty where it says Native American. I'm not muting you.
Treaty? You do understand, of course, there's going to be mixture of black people and natives, right?
Mixture of name them. Name the black people that mix with your tribe.
What do you mean name them? Only the?
No, name the people that mix with your tribe.
Couple 100 years since pictures. That's all you guys have been proving. That's been mixed with native.
Since pictures. Name them, sir. Why can't y'all never name people?
Why do you keep saying mixed with native? We've already determined that a native is a white person.
So why can't y'all never name the people y'all talking? The first people to call themselves Native Americans were white people.
You got more YT in you than me. What are you talking about?
Sir, you're from Siberia. Athabascans are from Siberia. Stop playing.
Programmed you are is that's you listening to their history. You really believe their history?
Let's look at the Athabascans language. Are Athabascans from Siberia? their
What
history.
do you have connected to this land still?
Yeah,
Well,
connected to my culture, nigga.
We got
What
genetic
though?
proof. Do you
My
have
culture.
genetic proof?
Hold on.
The most
From this country?
popular,
Then you're genetic. Are you talking about DNA and where they
the most popular culture in the world.
really believe that they have?
You
most
look like
popular-
Jared Leto, and you're
Hold on.
asking us about our history. What?
Yeah, exactly. I was like the most popular language.
And also get very dark in the summer, and
You don't get dark in the summer. Stop it. Its connection, right? Athabasca is primarily found in Western North America, has potential albeit debated linguistic link. Y'all share culture and linguistics with Siberians. You Athabasca.
if you can't even let me talk, then go ahead and pull up a little BS government U.S. history. That's not.
BS government, and guess what? This BS is gonna get you off the panel because y'all
Adding
can't
your
answer no
picture-
question.
I'm adding your picture to my database of Native Americans.
Their African ancestors are straight. Come up here, L. You're gonna get muted too. Anything black people won't steal, yeah, we gonna steal this mute button. How about that? Steal this mute button. Buddy, now the only way y'all can talk is y'all grab a mic. Let you up, please. Derek, you come off some BS, I'm dropping you too.
That dude is so funny. And y'all made some great points. Like it was a slur. So now that we are saying who we are, Indians, y'all are now Indians. That's what y'all do. Y'all never create anything. Y'all take what we have and then tell us that we don't have it anymore, right? So you take our culture and tell us we don't have no culture. Y'all need to go back to Siberia, Africa, Afrasia. That's what I like to call it.
That might be my next topic. When did Native Americans start calling themselves Indians?
And then on top of all that, you ain't got no genetic proof that you.
Your next topic should be working on your own personal success, man.
Your next topic should be mind your fucking.
I'm out this panel.
Why aren't you using this time to make more money for yourself and others?
I'm making
more money. Not
more.
TikTok.
What success? Hold on one second. I'm talking. What success do you have, Derek? Huh?
Pretty decent success.
Pretty decent success. Then why are you on TikTok with me right now? Since you're so successful.
Complaining, so I'm like I should stop.
I'm not complaining about shit. What are you complaining about? Why are you in here complaining about what I'm talking about? That you're the one that's complaining. So
just wanted to point out truth and fact. That's all.
You're the truth and fact. How much money you got, Derek? Huh?
Pretty good amount. You check out my profile. I do well.
You check out your profile. You do. What's your profile? A traveler,
That's a white man
adventure based out of Twin Cities.
Why is Tyrone following him?
I was about to say based out of Twin Cities. Okay, you're from Minnesota, Minneapolis. Cool, nice. Congratulations, you're from Minnesota.
Yeah, well, yeah, and then I also travel a lot for concerts and stuff. I'm in the concert business, but yeah,
you're in the content business. The same thing I'm doing. You got them concert business. Oh, so you're a musician. So
no. I just put on live shows as a promotion.
You put on live shows and promotion. Cool.
All right.
Don't you need social media to do that? Why you ain't at a concert right now, sir?
Break time.
What, break time? Why ain't you at a concert instead of being on my live, sir?
I got one later with Ludacris.
You got an hour later with Ludacris. An hour later, but you're on live with me. Why aren't you talking to Ludacris right now, Derek?
I got one later.
You got one. Why aren't you talking to Ludacris? Why aren't you talking to Ludacris right now, sir?
Because I want to inspire you to do better for your life.
You want to inspire
Ludacris? Is he from Africa?
So why do you think you're doing? How do you think you're doing so much better than me in my life? Huh? How can you tell, Derek?
I can just tell by life. I don't know. I can read people like a book.
You can't read shit.
People really well.
You can't read shit. How about that? I can read people very well. You're a condescending dickhead that came from Siberia. How about that?
Doesn't matter. I mean,
it doesn't matter. You come on this passive. You come on this passive aggressive. You come with this passive aggressiveness, like you think you're better than somebody. Condescending, right? You condescending. The government owns your tribe, sir. So no, you don't support nothing. Like stop being a bitch on my panel. Now get off my stage.
I'm just screenshotting all these pictures of the people who come up, but I just want to show
just stop being a Darvin in school and trains. Like stop being a bitch on my panel. And Because I'm gonna call you bitch ass niggas what y'all are, bitch ass niggas. How about that?
I told y'all that's Jared Leto.
Oh wow. That's a goddamn talk that shit, man. We talking that shit, boy. Folks think they better. Like y'all not even sovereign. How about that? Y'all niggas ain't even sovereign. Y'all gotta depend on the US government to give y'all shit. Boy. All right, who is black? There are no YT Aboriginal civilization. Nope. So how the fuck y'all get so much pale skin, huh? How y'all skin get so pale, huh?
Yo, brother Darvin.
No, get your goofy ass off my panel too. Ain't nobody trying to hear your ass. Trying to hear your ass. What's up, native FBA? What you want, yo?
Yo, bro, what's going on, bro?
Yo, what do you want? Violation. You're up. I gotta restart the live.
Echo. Pause.
What's up, Sidonian? All right, we're back. We're back, baby. I'll refrain from calling BANs BANs. That's what I'm gonna do. Gotta refrain from calling BANs BANs. Forgot them on TikTok. Somebody must have reported me. I'll bring people up in a second. Drop some, yeah, like the live. Okay. What's up, Amaru? Let me get everybody back up in here. Let me invite Koshta back. Where the roads go? What's up, Koshta? What's up? How you doing?
What's
How you
up,
doing?
man? What happened to the
Oh,
live?
they flagged it. They
Oh,
flagged it.
damn.
So
I wanted the same thing. I was like, what happened? Did I do something?
no, I did something. I gotta stop calling BANs what they are. So apparently,
You're gonna have to use some different words that ain't in English to describe them, like Shinto or something. You know what I mean? Because
yeah, your
certain
Shinto.
words will flag. Yeah, something.
But yeah, I gotta stop. But yeah, people be coming on that passive aggressive condescending stuff.
I
don't
don't
be
like
rocking with
that.
that.
It's so rude.
Yeah, folks be I don't be rocking with that. Well, yeah, like what you want, E? Like what you want, yeah? You in my live all the time. Like what you want, yeah?
Hey, bro.
Name five native. Yeah. I need you to name 5 Native American restaurants, Shona.
Okay.
Like,
Okay, I'm ready. We got Bill Nye. We got Roaster Park. We got Kentucky Fried William, and we got Jackie Chan. We got crispy fried McNuggets, and we got these nuts in your mouth.
Okay.
In your mouth,
You would never talk this shit on the street.
your mother be having that in her mouth. How about that? Your mother be having that in her mouth because we know what she do. She give the whole crew neck like a t-shirt, you know? She get the whole crew neck.
I love the fact that they either have to be very rude or, well, just very rude, because it's the only way to be very evasive about something so serious. If you are a white person or a descendant of what happened to Black people, and if you do know or agree that it did happen because of history, where are the ones that want to get up here and really talk to us? Okay, we're not saying anything about you by the title of his thing. It's not really accusing you or really coming at you disrespectfully. And when you come and be disrespectful without a cause, simply because of the topic, we see you.
What's up? What's up, Susie? Appreciate it. Rosa Parks, man. I'm about to block you. This is second thing. You always trolling in here. I'm just about to block him.
Where are the white people that really want to talk? That really want to be educated as well?
Ain't nothing gonna come up because the only thing that can come up and talk about would be genealogy.
Where are you? Go get your father, baby. Go get
And they
your
don't
mom.
have.
Go get her.
They don't have no genetics that trace back to this land
Go
as far.
get her.
Oh, you can come back up here, King. Okay, what's up, Venus? Venus is bite. Well, native FBA in the building.
In the comments trolling.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. You can only give what you got.
Yeah, she comes. They can't. These are the natives that want to pop in my lives all the time because they can't name 5 Native American residents.
It hurts them that it runs in their veins.
They was in line, weren't they? Like they came up one by one.
Like, can someone tell me where people were lining up for the fry bread?
Dog, do you remember Sixto?
I'll be right back, y'all.
Maybe, I think.
Dude, I'm back home in Mississippi, right? I seen somebody with the tag Sixto. I was waiting by their car for a minute to see who it was. I want to see if it's that nigga. Because I've been waiting to run into his ass. He used to talk crazy shit to us on Clubhouse.
Yeah, for sure. We might have to refrain from cussing. I'm not gonna lie. Drop some fruit, show. Yeah, we might have to refrain from cussing. But yeah, drop some fruits in the chat. Yeah, I ain't taking no chances. They flagging lives.
Well, hopefully TikTok will be fair. You haven't done anything wrong to flag your live. Hopefully they're flagging, going and flag the people who are getting up here being rude for no ungodly reason other than the fact of the guilt that runs through their blood.
Right, for sure.
You have to deal with that guilt. See, what they don't get is that I get why they get so hurt, because what they're saying is, well, it is weird. If I were you and I would go, well, wait a minute, my people this guilty, and that's what I'm made of. Well, forget you, black folk. I get you. And that's the most childish, lowest hanging fruit. But really, you can be okay with your blood because you can be a part of making what's right. And I know it's hard because you can't go against them because, well, they may take you out of the wheel, or maybe you're grown or something and you don't need the money. But this is not about those things. It's about the truth. It's about decency. Just because you're white don't mean you have to lack decency. In fact, a superior person should be showing decency. Mm-hmm. And it's real childish to herald insults and stuff just based on a conversation of what people are posting and saying. Who are we being rude to? Where are your parents? We want to talk to your mother.
That's what he said. These his regulars. These people.
Where are they? Where are they? Come and get them. Go get them. Where are they? We want to talk to them. Where are they? We're not trying to be disrespectful. We're really not. We're not trying to beef with you. We can. We don't want to.
Hey, can I say something?
Please.
Okay. The first thing is, excuse my English, because I speak my broken English, right? It's not my first language. So, what do you think about my parents are from Mexico, right? They are from South Mexico. My mama barely can speak Spanish. She speaks Maya. It's an old language, you know. And my dad is from Tabasco, like the South, you know. So both are indigenous. So they teach me Spanish. So Spanish is my second language, and I'm trying to learn right now English, right? So I was in a life, in another life with another guy, and he told me I don't have any right to be here in this land because supposed to be I don't belong here. So what I belong, because the Mesoamerica and the part of South Mexico was a great empire, you know, Mayan and Olmecas. So what do you think about that?
You have any opinion?
I don't have an opinion.
I'm looking at the host. It's not my life. I want to be respectful. And let me just say that I'm not extremely educated on all this, but I'm born into all of this because of what happened to my people. But what I would say, in my opinion, sir, is that none of us have the right to tell nobody, no matter, let's pause here. None of us have the right to tell nobody where anyone belongs. We're talking about righting what's wrong and getting our genealogy back straight and the truth about our bloodline. And it is a lot. It's a lot. We can mix in a lot of different races and different people. But what hurts me sometimes is when we're talking about us, it always veer off into other things. And I don't mean you any disrespect, but from your question, from my opinion, no, that person, you have a right to be where you are, sir. Okay? Okay, in my opinion. None of us have the right to kick one another off of planet Earth. However, if you stole my people land, if you stole my name, if you stole my birthright, I want it back. That's my right. That's my people's right. I want it. If we stole it from you, you have the right to get it back. Get it back. And we should have some representation that's willing to stand up and not hurl insults, but talk and learn and admit that we don't know everything and admit that our people were wrong and admit that we need to do some dig and open up that Vatican and give us real information. That's all we're asking for. We're not trying to fight and say that when we got it all, we know it all, because first of all, God already gives us that look at us.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy because I was talking with so many guys and they have this idea. They bought this land. I mean, the land never bought. You know, they conquer and they kill a lot of people.
Unalive. You gotta say unalive. You can't say the K word. I'm gonna drop you and bring you back.
Yeah. So sorry.
You know, to drop you and bring you back. Plus stuff.
Sorry.
Ain't take it. So, yeah.
You know, we just want the truth. You know, and it's a lot of them that's on here getting smart and going off because of the guilt that y'all can help. You can help. And see, this is why God is going to continue to be against you. And then most of you got to know to be so religious and God you trust. What God you talking about? Who is your God?
Yeah. Sorry for use the word. Sorry.
I'm just saying, I'm talking to the white people that get mad. That's what I'm talking to. Y'all could help us. Y'all don't want us to know who we are because of the guilt that runs through your vein. And that's me. And I'm not talking about all of you. I have white friends and family. Everybody ain't guilty, just like I'm not as guilty as some of my cousins who would do things that I wouldn't do, right? So I'm not going to blame all of you, just like I wouldn't want to be blamed. I have the decency to give what I'm asking for. I'm looking for real information and respect. Sure enough, I'm hurt because of what has happened.
Yeah.
It's hurtful. So you got to cut us a little slack. We have the right to be hurt. And we're still not disrespectful. We still don't do the things. We up here trying to talk. Do you understand that we really band together and done what actually happened to us to you all? You don't have to say nothing on no app to no one. It's the fact that we come up here trying to talk and trying to post these things, and then we get people because of their guilt.
Yep.
Stop letting your guilt ruin you and help us figure it out. It don't mean that you hate your granddad and your ancestors. It means that they were wrong. And the God that you trust in should be doing that. Christians, you white Christians, where are you? Where are you? White church, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? And yes, you help and you do things and you give back. And I've been recipients all my black poor life. Yeah, I know, thanks. But we need more. Where I said, y'all got the information. Give it to us. So. Step up. Why your prophet ain't saying nothing?
Yep. That's right.
We need the truth about our information and we want it now. God has given it to us anyway, and this is why the ones that are so mad are so mad.
Yeah, but the thing is, people they don't like hear the truth, you know. When you say something like a fact or something like that, they hate hear that, you know.
They can learn to deal with it though. The truth does hurt when you're on the opposite side. I don't like the truth when I'm in the wrong. But my mother used to say to me things that I was wrong about. Well, of course, I got mad. It's natural, but it's weak and unnatural to let that same madness make you deliver something that you know ain't true, like a nasty attitude. Eventually, I turned around and said, okay, Mom, I'm wrong. But I was embarrassed. Okay, one of the white folks are saying yes, they were wrong. And listen, I want to help. And it's not that I'm trying to say that I'm a bad white person. Listen, I had to tell some children one time. I used to work with children, and one child said one time, the kids were saying, I like who I am, and the little white girl said, I like who I am. And some of the black kids got mad. I said, no, don't get mad at her. She can like who she is. Just because she's white don't mean she's not supposed to like who she is. She didn't do it, but she do need to be taught the truth and what's fair and what's right moving forward. What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that unless you sold it? I would care if you had more degrees than a thermometer. I would care if you had more money than you can hold in your bank account. I've never seen a hearse following a funeral procession. I mean, a bank truck following a hearse. What Michael Jackson money in now? Who really knows? Who cares how much you have? That person that got to be talking about, worry about your future and what you're working on your money. Who cares? Your body is going to rot with your money one day. But that nastiness that's running through your blood will run through your descendants' blood. And that's why a lot of you can't find peace and happiness no matter what you have. You're like a vampire that eats at a buffet but can't be full.
Amen.
Dead. I'm sorry, baby. I don't mean to take over your life. I'm going to be quiet.
No, it's fine. It's a good cleansing from the last line. I'll let you know that. What did you do? What's up, Wavy? Just had a good word today. Just had a good word on this beautiful Sunday, July 6th.
It's hurtful.
What a great.
It hurts.
So I disagree. I think that we can tell these people who they are. I heard her say earlier we had no right to do that. I'm going to do that. They kept our ancestors' mouths shut. And so I'm going to reverse what they did. So while they were quiet, I'm going to yell out in the street who we are and who they are. So, yeah. Other than that, I pretty much agree with you.
Respect. Can I say the reason why I said that to him? I feel like that man who's on here who just said that somebody told him to go back. He is an individual living in this time, right? He is not the people of his lineage who did that, right? This is why, like, to the white people in my life that I love, who probably watching me right now, they online. Hey, right? We talk about these things. I love them. They love me. I don't blame my friend Dana, who is white, for what her ancestors done, because Dana works toward making what's right. And if I'm going to say that it's Dana's fault, then that means that what I'm saying is that somebody should be able to blame me for my cousin who liked to steal and rob up the street, because that's what he do. Well, that's my blood. But I'm not a thief. I don't steal and rob. But just because I'm some kin of that knucklehead, does that mean that they should mistreat me? No, not at all. Not at all. And so we do got to have some grace and mercy and cut each other some breathing room here if we want to get to the greater good. Yes. And that's a bullseye that only the heart got, that only God can see. Everybody got different bullseye. But my bullseye is really, I would like to see the world be a better place, and I would like to be a part of that. I want to know who I am, and I've wanted to know who I was all my life. I've always asked God, who am I? One of my friends just go like, what do you mean? You know, for real though. And in real life, I would talk to my mother about it, and sometimes it make her so upset. She go, I don't want to talk about it anymore. When I was a little girl. Okay. But I do want to see peace for everybody, because everybody on planet Earth, none of us can say get off this earth to one another. No. And if one of us stand up and say we have that right, then we got to accept some things then that we ain't going to want to accept. And I don't think we want to accept that. It's like I told one of my daughter's principal one time, some girls was bothering my daughter because they was jealous, and a little boy liked my daughter. I went to the principal and I said, well, now, why did you let that happen? He said, well, she was talking to her boyfriend, and they didn't like that. And he's a man who like other men, which respect, do what you do. I looked at him and said, I got family members who want to beat you upside the head for liking another man. They say if you move next door to them, they'll crack you upside your head. I think it's wrong. Do you think it's right? So we got to watch what we say is fair for other people, because then we got to accept what's fair for us in exchange. And we got to mean well for other people. I don't hate or mean bad to nobody, not even white people. And that may be strange for some folks, and I ain't asking y'all to agree with me. We individuals on this live. Do you? What you eat, don't send me to the potty. What I eat, don't send me to the potty. Glory to God, right? However, my bullseye is I would like to see the world be a better place, and I want to be a part of that. I would like to be a better person every day, and I want to be a part of that, helping myself and helping others. But more than anything, we're not more than anything, but also I do want the truth about my lineage. And I don't want to play church no more about it. I don't want to potluck and sing and eat and sing kumbaya and say, yeah, that was a shame. I want to get busy to the truth.
Amen.
And there's another thing that kind of bothers me. You got like this whole Martin Luther King vibe, right? So that kind of irritates me. But other than that, you're great.
Well, baby, things are irritating. God bless.
Why we start talking about the rainbow delegation?
Bless means to mark with
Let's
BLO.
let's not talk about the rainbow delegation.
Someone else brought it up. I was just confused.
She was making an example of something.
Well, like I said, let me say this. My bullseye is never to harm or offend. I want to bring peace, okay? Because I know some people, they got the spirit on them that arguing is all you want to do. And perhaps that's something you need to work on. And I got things I need to work on too. I'm not here to judge, okay? So since I put my bullseye out there, anybody that's trying to get me to argue with you, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And if I got a spirit you don't like, I don't know, block me. I don't know what to say to that. We live in a big world. You know what I mean?
So anybody can come up, request up, y'all. The topic is I'm Haitian, we fight. Okay. What's up, grandson? What's up, grandson? Yeah, so do Black Americans
Can y'all like
still
the
practice indigenous culture? Yeah, like alive, y'all.
where Kenya, why you leave?
Where can you? Oh wow. Now I'm stuck up here with Venus, yo.
So what you mean? I told y'all that was it. You just want to be up here with the Asian woman.
All right, Queen Net, what's up, y'all? Anybody can request up if they want to speak to the topic. Like alive, let's get up to 10K likes, y'all.
I guess only cheek bows are allowed on the live.
Yeah, only yo.
Sweetheart, have you ever heard of Dan Calloway, a host?
Yeah, I'm cool with Dan Calloway. I've talked to him.
That's right.
Multiple times. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him on here. Like we've talked, we've had like panels on Twitter and stuff before.
Oh,
so
good.
yeah.
That's great. Him and his wife, God bless Dan Calloway and Mrs. Calloway.
Yes, sir. God bless them. Yes.
And Dr. Boyce Watkins.
Yep.
That's right. God bless Dr. Boyce Watkins. And Ashawat Kwesi for his trips to Kemet Nun, who he travels to Kemet and give the information about the ancient Africans, well, that America named Africa, but ancient Kemet and the connection between, everything they stole and what they done, and the information about how they took off the Sphinx nose and everything. And it's so much information. I won't pretend to be extremely, educated in it, but my heart and my soul is involved because I know it's my lineage and I want to know. So when I saw your thing up here, I started listening to you without joining. I'm like, okay, let's see what they're talking about. And then, like always, people started coming up, making it a negative panel. And I'm like, why are they doing this? Don't let nobody turn this negative. They just want to they're just trying to be evasive. And sometimes it's somebody who even look like us. Some people just fight. And let me say this, maybe I do come across like I'm being so aggressive. Oh, well, it is what it is. It's the making of who I am. But this is why I say out of my mouth what I'm here for. This is why I make my bullseye known. And so not to say that don't mean that you got to accept everything. I say, no, if I say something wrong, sure, approach me. I don't know everything. No one does. No one does. But I'm willing to stand.
For sure. Appreciate it. But yeah, anybody can come up, y'all. Feel free to come up. Like let's get the topic going. Let's get the topic flowing, Oh yeah.
You can name 3 things
go
that's very notable that we do that's very American Indian, like the dancing, like juking, that type of step walking or whatever you want to call it. That's an Indian thing. The food. I just actually lost my last grandparent last week, and we went to church and all that. Thanks. And we ate all the food, the cornbread and the potatoes and all that stuff. And then the fellowship. The fellowship itself is an Indian thing. The singing.
Yes.
A lot of women in my family can sing real good. And when the colonizers came here, they noted how good the Indians sang too, before and after slavery. So
Yeah, the music, like people like blues and like jazz and soul, and like these are folk music. And what is folk music is comprised of the people that's living there, the people that's in these areas, the people that's from these areas, and stuff like that. That's where folk music comes from. So that being said, how can if most of us are from America, how can our music be from somewhere else? We're retaining that culture. Like you said, we can't. There ain't nobody singing like us.
Right.
Ain't no, it ain't many people that I know outsiders can sing like Whitney Houston.
That's right.
No outsiders were singing and dancing like Michael Jackson.
That's right.
You know,
That's right. Yeah.
even go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Very clear, very clear. We are spirit-filled, deep, just, people who feel deeply with the spirit in the earth. I felt that my whole entire life. And I also believe that that's a part of our bloodline, because you could get rid of the people and you could, do what you've done to the people, but you can't really get rid of, we are those people. And that's why I don't understand, like me and my daughter be talking about like why all these celebrities changing their face. I want my mother's nose. I want my ancestors' nose. I want a bosom. I want it. I would never. I want it.
Oh. And then what else? Like what? Things we do. What's some other things? Yeah, like the way people clean their house, the way people cook. Kasha, the foods that we garden and farm and stuff like that.
Right.
Like most of that stuff ain't come from nowhere else. Like we got foods that create the world. We're the spiritual beings for sure. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Gold and blue. Yep. Like, tell me about Yakub. This ain't about Yakub. I care less about Yakub. If y'all wanna I mean, there's plenty of spaces to talk about. I guess you can find an NOI space or a Malachi York panel. I don't know. Whoever believes in Yakub, I don't care about no Yakub. Not gonna lie.
Don't forget Soccer Con and the great cookouts. The great cookouts that we be having, that's American Indian shit.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying.
They did serve because great people don't mind serving. Now
I'm trying to king it.
The thing about the people trying to be funny sometimes about they were in the field and they were slaves. Well, first of all, they were under the control of cowards, who at the time seemed to have had the upper hand because of the stealing and the coward behavior. So if you're proud of that, then I guess congratulations. I don't really know, y'all be weird, but when it comes to true servitude, you are right. We do have that spirit. If you don't believe in Christ, even if you don't believe in Jesus or whatever, this is not going to turn into a religious panel. But however, the spirit of Christ is indeed gold. And so true people will serve because we are strong enough to do so, which is why your people needed our strength to make it all work. We could have did all that without them, but they needed us. And so you can get smart all you like, but true servants don't matter. You gotta be slow to really serve, but you don't know that. And so you think that you're saying something that's cruel, but it takes strength to serve, okay? And so my people were exceptionally strong in ways that your people would never understand and still being studied today, which is why y'all copy everything, okay? Okay, and that's a fact, okay? Okay, and it's okay, I get it. It's also why your mother would never carry the mitochondrial DNA like me. I'm your mother. Respect me. What Beyonce say, bow down. Because truth be told, we could come with that type of arrogance. According to your scientists, I could be that type of arrogant. According to your scientists, I have the right to. You don't possess the level of mitochondria that I do. So watch it, dear child, with your smart mouth because you're upset. We will teach you how to deal with your feelings that you can't control, but you're superior, but can't control your emotions. A superior person don't know how to do anything but hurl insults. Nah. No. Carry on. I apologize, host.
No problem. Hey, what's up, Kenya? What's up, yeah? Oh, King, why ain't you? Oh, King got off the camera. Oh man.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, red beans. Oh yeah, Creole girl talking about the foods. Yeah, the foods we eat. What she said? She said whitling perch, red snapper, cheesy grits, seafood boiled, fried chicken, red beans and rice. Penn State and yeah, I'm just reading some comments. Crap.
Spiritual practices, how heavy we are into them, the recipes passed down through the books, all that shit. Hell, rulership, midwifery, all of that.
Right. All right. Oh, look at all them books. Look at all them books.
She stole those from me.
Hey,
In my house, y'all.
what's up? How to learn Mi'kmaq language just because? Oh, look at you. Should be learning that. You should be learning your Yoruba, but all right.
I'm not Yoruba. I'm Russian.
Hey, just because, not you imposing on the Mi'kmaq.
Irvin, ain't you supposed to be learning Ethiopian?
I don't know. I didn't know Ethiopian was a language.
Yeah, David is Habesha.
Hey, whatever, yeah. Stop talking about Kenya like that, yeah.
Kenya is Chinese and Igbo.
Chigbo, not Chigbo. A Chigbo. Like, I guess the holy water then got the trolls away. They want to make the trolls go away. All the holy water.
Plastic couch. Look. Who got a plastic couch?
You got it right.
Those aren't your books. Return those. Black people always stealing.
They are my books. Hold on.
Black people don't read.
Yeah. I might have, okay. I think I might have to restart the live again. I'm not gonna lie.
Why did it get flagged?
It's just a dry spell right now.
Yeah, you can restart.
Yeah, thank y'all for the follow. He's still good. Not before me, Will Woken.
Don't want him back either. But somebody got unfinished business with you left.
Go back. Oh. All right, we're back, yo. Phoenix again. All right, cool. You get back. Y'all get back. I'll have to restart. All right, I did not know where to go. We had to restart. After that, like the momentum was just gone. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. You know, that's a good idea, group. I could redo that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Oh yeah, you trying to see them books, can you?
Oh, okay. Remember I'm moving, so.
Oh yeah, you're right.
No, I'm just saying I got books out. Hold on, I'll show you.
Peace. What's up, Indios?
So, hold on. I got a lot of National Geographics. Yeah. I got something about zombie survival if we need to survive zombies. Okay, hold on. I got these. A lot of law books down here. Some books on cults. Yay. Because I wanted to start my own cult, but I changed my mind.
What's
I'm
up?
still considering if you want to help me.
Nice big collection. Is everyone?
And then outside, there's more. This wasn't my room, but now it's. These are all genealogy books.
I'll put you on a big screen.
Okay. And then a book on free money to change your life. Oops. Hold on. Okay. Hold on.
Okay, she got the. What's up, Martin?
We're heavily copied, duplicated, but never originated.
Thanks. Oh, what's up, Costa? What's up, grandson? What's up? We are the blueprint. Facts. We are the blueprint. Facts.
I'm gonna always go back to like when the Spaniards first showed up, they called this place Los Indios, which in their language means people of God or land of God, whatever it may be. And that right there alone lets you know everything you need to know.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, the land of milk and honey. Like the live, y'all. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Tap the screen ski. Oh, she saw more
Share
book.
on TikTok.
How do you share?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta press the three dots if it's not showing up. If the
Because
share button isn't showing up.
I'm just starting to get familiar with it. I set my preferences up early because there was a bunch of stuff on my FYP I ain't like.
Oh, all
But
right.
I'm getting into it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, TikTok. Yeah, getting back. I like TikTok. Yeah, she was vacuuming. What's up, Sam? Man, what is Dusky? Man, you missed it. You missed church service earlier. What do you mean, American Indians? What you think I mean, American Indians? Noah?
She went on a whole fucking tangent.
Yeah, you missed church service earlier, Sam. So trying to get momentum of the lives back. Lord, what I missed? Church? You missed church. Huh? Why would you answer a question with a question? Oh, why would you ask? I'm like, who's? I don't yo. American pretend, Indian pretendian. Come up here, beautiful soul. Like, what was church about? I don't even know yet. I'm not gonna lie. Just had church. Somebody was preaching on my panel. That's all. That's just all.
Becomes if we pretendians, who's the real Indian? Because I gotta see who this is.
And we facts like who is it? Yeah. Yes. Now
Yo,
Maximilian.
have any of y'all seen that new Predator movie? I think it's called Prey.
Nah.
Well, my homie was telling me about it,
I've
and
seen
then
it.
before I even seen it, because I know it's supposed to be indigenous people or whatever, and I was telling him who they got to cast it, and why half of the cast is Italians, the other half is the Native Americans, the Mongoloids, whatever you want. Well, you probably can't. The Asians, and they had like one other person that was like a Spaniard who was the cast.
Yes. Are you saying African Americans or I don't know who African Americans are. I don't know what that is, Jay. I don't know what African Americans are, so
Your ancestors.
my ancestors.
Of course. How you think you got your hair, brother?
African on this panel.
Is my hair exclusive to Africa?
Well, if you're are you saying you're from the Melanesian Islands, brother?
Yeah, yeah.
What proof do you have that you descend from those people?
What proof do I have to descend? We share genetics with them.
And those people also admit that they came out of those people
No,
also admit that they come from out of Africa.
have you talked to any Melanesians?
Of course, I was in the Melanesian Islands about 5 months ago.
What 5 months ago? What they tell you?
The Melanesians that we spoke of, the Melanesians are aware of the out of Africa theory, and they understand that they also understand that they have DNA from Denisovians.
Why you stuttering so much?
I'm not stuttering, brother.
Yes, you are. You look.
No, are you paying attention to what I'm saying, or am I stuttering?
Yeah, I'm paying attention to what you're saying, and you're stuttering.
No, I stutter because I stutter.
Sound like you lying.
I'm not. I don't have to lie about anything, brother. Also, are you aware of the people from the Andaman Islands?
Have you talked to the people from the Andaman Islands?
No, I'm asking. Do you know these people from the Andaman Islands?
Yeah, you can't get close to them. They not gonna like you come over.
I'm asking you a question.
Oh no, they're gonna shoot it. They're gonna shoot a bow
I'm
and
not
arrow.
saying that, brother. I'm asking you a question. You're aware
Show me when they said they came out of Africa. Show me what show. Can you stop talking? Stop talking over me, nigga. Damn. The fuck? I'm trying to ask you a goddamn question.
Why are you calling me out my name?
Because I can't stop acting like a goddamn animal in my panel then.
Acting like an animal.
Stop over talking me.
Stop over talking him. Were you not trained right at home? Damn.
Well, the phenotype in there's a bunch of phenotypes in Africa. Like there's a bunch of phenotypes in America. Like y'all have never heard the Sinhalese people ever speak a language. Do you have issues, sir? Do you have issues? Can you
finish talking?
No, dude, I'm talking. Let me talk, dude. You're on my panel. You're about to get dropped. Shut up, or get dropped, Joe. You hear me speaking? Stop coming off mute when I'm speaking. Now, what I was saying, y'all, the Sentinelese have people don't even know an oral tradition of the Sentinelese to even say they came from Africa. They don't let people on their island like that. The only people they let on their island are the people in India. They put a bow and arrow through this guy's Bible for trying to preach the Bible to them. An Asian guy. I've talked to Melanesians too, and they said they don't come from Africa.
Are you finished talking, brother? Or are you gonna let me talk?
Are you gonna have some patience? Huh? Is this your show or my show?
Well, I was talking, you cut me off, and you muted
I didn't cut you. I didn't cut you off, dude.
cut me
I
off
didn't cut
and
you
then
off.
muted me. I was in
Like,
the
dude,
middle
I'm
of
trying to. You
talking.
asked me a question, I
was in the
started
middle of
answering.
talking. If you
You started talking while I was talking, answering your question. Where's your goddamn decency? Huh? Who raised you?
Though.
Who raised you? Huh? Who raised you?
Finish deflecting.
When I'm finished, what?
You're finished deflecting, brother. So
You can get off my panel then. Like, this ain't your show. Who the fuck are y'all? Like, who the fuck are y'all? Why don't these grown ass men never have no composure? Huh? Y'all think y'all can just dominate anybody's panel? Get your ass out my panel.
That's because they're Neanderthals.
Drop some fruits in the chat, yeah. My phone did drop. Man, Witty, like y'all always on some bullshit.
You know what's funny about them with
You
that?
won't even let him speak, dude. Dude, stop. Can y'all stop being obtuse, dude? You heard me trying to answer his goddamn question, and he cut me off. Like I know basic pretendings that you fake ass African. You can't even spell.
Print dibs?
What the hell is a print dib?
Look, you know what's funny about the out of Africa? They don't want to ever admit that theory claims them to be monkeys. Their primogenesis is in apes, but they never want to stand
come
on
up
that.
here. Come up here, Savannah. Who will be cosplaying? Name five Native American things that we do worldwide. Huh? Name 5 Native American things that we do worldwide. Yo, Dahlia, what's up? Where you from? What's your ethnicity?
My race is what did my race got to do with it?
What's your are you
fucking
slow?
race got to do? What my fucking race got to do?
Goodbye.
You need to lose some weight instead of coming here cursing. Put that energy into making a salad. Bigums.
It's loud. It's loud behind me. Give me a second. Name the oldest ancestor that y'all found with a DNA test. Can somebody do that? Why don't y'all never name the oldest people that y'all came from with a DNA test?
We're about DNA testing, but not a treadmill. What's going on here?
We have a whole debate. Bring your followers. We have what debate? Nobody cares about y'all platforms. That's why y'all are on our platforms. If y'all platforms were popping, y'all would not be in here right now.
They trying to collect pride off your name.
Exactly. I'm popping. You don't see me in too many people's panels because I'm popping.
Stop debating and go build up Africa. Like, what is going on here? Get up off these panels and leave this country and go back home. What is you talking about? You from Africa, right? That's why I hope y'all get deported. We need to talk to Trump about that.
I am popping. That's why you don't see me in everybody. I know my word. That's why you don't see me in everybody's lives. Because I'm popping. People come to me. I don't come to them.
I need to write a letter to the White House.
That's the difference between me and y'all. That's the difference between me and y'all. People come to me. I don't come to y'all. Exactly. I go viral every other week on Twitter.
What's a co-sigber?
It's funny how they can do as a result to Twitter fingers when it comes to the facts that they can't prove that we're not who we say we are, and that makes them mad because they don't know who they are.
Don't invite no one to our castles. All right.
Anyways, I need to email the White House, see if we can get these Afri descendants.
Why do y'all need us in y'all lives anyway? Y'all be talking about us and y'all lives only got 10 people in there. Oh, we gonna have a debate live. Why would I show up to debate you in front of 5 people? Why would I show you up to debate you in front of 5 people? Huh? I'd rather go to Sonnet. I might as well go to Sonnetter. If I wanted to debate Pan Africans. At least people will show up.
Y'all
At
better
least
learn.
go ahead.
Y'all better learn Chinese, because when you get sent back home, that the whole CCP finna have taken over China or Africa. It's gonna be new China.
Look, and I'm just waiting.
But yeah, what's up, Blue Wave?
What's going on, bro?
Not much. We just chilling.
Anybody showed you a land patent yet?
Nope. They ain't never showed me no land patent. Of course not.
Yo.
Anybody showed you a land patent yet?
Yo.
Nope.
Guess who
They ain't
I
never showed me
found?
no. Hold on. Goddamn, somebody got an echo. Golly. All right. What, Tyron? What's going on? Do you believe Black Americans are being copied?
Hell yeah, but y'all want to know something real juicy? I found out who's the mastermind behind these natives being racist towards us. Now, if y'all look up this blog website, Sal Sasson, right? He's been the op for the Aboriginal paradigm for years, but turns out he's not even Native American at all. He's a small hat.
Mm-hmm.
A racist one at that, and he exposed himself right on his Twitter and his blog posts. So
hold on, how you know I'm not connected to the Proctor family? Like, do you know my family, dude? Or are you from Southern Maryland? Y'all be jelly. Y'all folks ain't talking about it in history books. That's why y'all got so much envy. But go ahead, Tyron, you can finish.
But anyway, Native Americans are using a small hat to push their own racism, because this guy that's sitting up here making Olmec memes and comparing them to natives in the bush and all this other stuff. This dude ain't even indigenous at all.
Is this really news? Native Americans have small hat DNA, and on every single DNA test, they get JEW on it.
Which is interesting, because guess what? The Mongol Hun is their representation of a small hat that's elected into Israel, right? Because for one, they don't have no Bible character DNA. They only going off of people that got Hun and Ottoman Turk DNA bloodlines.
Well, it sounds like somebody, hey, if you related to the Proctor bloodline, you're not a Proctor, sir. My Proctor bloodline cuts off in the 1700s. Just started my Proctor bloodline. Yeah, y'all can't even name an ancestor in the 1700s.
They can't. But yeah.
That's all in the 70s.
Black Indian rhetoric online, because a lot of these people are Egyptologists. A lot of these people are YT supremacists that's on Poll and 4chan and Gab and all these things that send out these Manchurian candidates to attack our people out in the open.
Well, I'm Micmac, so I'm gonna show up to y'all's cookouts with the Canadian flags.
Yeah. Where is the perm for hair originate? What? America.
The perm created in the American continent.
Yes, it was created in America. It is based. It was
ancient Greece. Ancient Greece.
But y'all can see my video.
Hold on, Tyron. Who permed their hair in Greece?
The Greece.
Is it on a hieroglyph? Is it on artwork?
It was ancient Greece. That's what it says.
Artifact. Is there an artifact? Is there an artifact? Is there an artwork? showing you this?
No, it's
So
when
how
you
so
do
how they
research,
come?
when you do
So
Google.
just use show me an artifact, sir, of them doing that.
An artifact?
Yes.
Just Google it. It's a quick
Are you
search.
saying we can't be both black and it? What is black and indigenous? Where's the black part from? Where's your black part? Like where's your dude? I'm not talking to you. Where's your black part from? Where's
Savannah
your
was
black?
saying she's Nigerian. She was on the other live saying she's half Nigerian, but she's
Oh,
dressed like
brother.
she's dressed like an American Indian, like a black American woman. She got the laid baby hairs. Like she thinks Nigerians are not blacks. You're not black.
Oh yeah.
Nobody
So
in
you.
Nigeria uses the term black.
Oh yeah. So you're whatever tribe. You're from whatever tribe you're from in Nigeria, and
Yes, the
whatever.
West Coast. One of the
And
West
what?
Coast tribes.
One of the West Coast tribes. You from the West Coast, and not you like either Yoruba, Igbo, something like that. And whatever tribe you consider indigenous here. So guess what? You a goddamn you're an Arnold Palmer.
The USA government says Black American is separate from Nigerian, so you're not black. So
Black
you're
is a
Nigerian.
real thing. Black is a social status in this country. You
The
have
black,
two
the
main-
social
you have-
status is only used on indigenous people. The black was used as a slur towards indigenous people. It was not used on Africans.
No.
Yes,
no.
yes. I can do it too. Look at that.
I know the laws. And I know
I don't care what you
I know
know.
about the Integrity Act of 1924, where you didn't get
I
citizenship.
don't care what you
until
know. Black was
1924.
used as a slur towards Indians. They were the first people to be called that.
No, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. Show me documentation of
That is a-
Africans being
that
called
didn't come about-
show me documentation of Africans in the USA being called black before Indians. Show me.
It's actually Old English is where black originates.
That's not what I asked for.
I mean, I just
Black
I
wasn't
just
used
Googled
to
it.
identify anybody until 1924, when it was used as a social construct. Whether you were white or black, white meant you were free with property. Black meant you was property of the United States government. Never
Holy, that's not what I asked for.
That's still a
Show me-
social construct. A class system is a social construct.
It's
Like
funny.
I said, black was a slur that was used on indigenous people first. So show me a source. Show me a source that goes against that.
When you Google where black or the word black originated, and it tells you it originated from Old English, what comes with that is kind of funny.
Can we pull up the 1862 Webster Dictionary unabridged definition of an American? Particularly number 3.
That's not what I asked for.
Nah, but it breaks it down. It shows where it excludes the Eskimo Mongolian subdivision from the people in the interior. We're not the same people. And the people.
I don't know what you're yapping about, but black was used on prisoners of war, and Africans are not prisoners of war. So I don't whatever that else you're yapping about. I don't know what you're talking about. So
Yeah. What's up, Ish? Welcome back. Had to restart the live.
Why do we have land patents and they don't? Bump out it. Why do we have land patents?
Hold on, I'm gonna come down so
gotta do
Ishmael Bey
anything.
can come up.
You got what?
what do land patents got to do with anything?
If he wants to come
It
up.
means about stewardship in the land, the true heirs of the land. It has everything to do with the land. Everything.
The
If you
true
don't-
heirs of this land were the ones that were being labeled black. So what the fuck were you talking about?
Are you labeled black right now?
No, because I don't have birth on. I don't have race on my birth certificate because I'm from California. So my mother is definitely my mother is labeled black. She got black on her records. She's from Louisiana. What exactly is your point?
How do you identify on paper?
Indian. And my mother identifies as black on paper. Now, what is your point?
Hey, what's up, Ish?
Oh, you don't have a point.
When did this brother say that black was being used as a term?
Old English.
No, he's not talking to you, Jolly.
Oh, that's where it come from.
Yeah, we get that.
What year was he saying that black was being used as a term? He said in 1920 something. 24?
I think 24.
Integrity Act of 1924. Where the 116 blood quantum comes in there.
You're incorrect with that. Let me ask you something, brother. When were the black codes used?
Tell me. Because I'm wrong. Teach me, because I know the laws and I can pull them up. I know the laws.
All
I
right,
know
then be quiet. Then be quiet and let me answer the question. The black codes were in 1860s. Do you know about the black codes?
I damn sure don't.
I'm asking you a simple question. Do you know about the black codes?
You just said you was going to explain it. How are you going to ask me the same question twice? Explain it.
The black codes were applied in the 1860s. The 1860s is before 1924. So you are incorrect.
What are the black codes?
Explain the black codes. Explain it.
The black codes or spillover that was taking place in France. When they came to Louisiana, which was a French colony, they applied the black codes. They started making indigenous people into black people in the 1800s. You were incorrect.
You talking verbally or on paper? I'm talking about law and litigation. You just talking about speaking.
Black codes are black laws. That's why they're called a code.
Black laws.
It's the law.
They're called the Noir codes, black codes. That's really what the laws are called.
Black code.
Now, you've been proved as incorrect. Will you concede that point, sir?
A lot of things started in the 1860s. We have a lot of different acts that started in the 1800s.
Ego allowing you not to admit that you were incorrect, sir?
What does that matter? What are you teaching?
The question that you asked about the black codes. You asked about it and I educated you about it.
What are you educating me on?
Why are you so emotional that you can't admit that you were simply
I'm not emotional. It's like you're trying to debate something, but you're not showing me anything.
I'm not trying, I'm actually doing this. Black was being used before 1924, sir. I just gave you the proof.
Okay, what is your point? We know that.
You did not know
You just
that.
said the opposite of that, though. What? You just said the opposite of that.
You talking
You up here
verbally.
trolling.
You talking about verbally, but I'm talking about an
You up
actual
here trolling.
litigation to go against us.
Have you not seen a census record before?
Of course.
There's black on the census records. What do we? What? You can go 1790. People listed as black on the 1790 census. In court records, they're classified as black in the 1700s.
My point was that Nigerians are not black. They do not identify as black in Nigeria. There's no census on the USA government that has ever said Nigerian or African equals black. Black was first used against indigenous people. They're the first ones to be called black or NEGRO. You coming up here talking about some irrelevant shit. I don't give a fuck about all that other stuff you're talking about.
Y'all cuss me out trying to debug
Stay
me.
on topic.
I'm on topic, but what
What
is
are you
this?
talking about?
Not at
What is,
all.
like people, they're the
What do you? You gotten your land back, sir.
We are all in the process. You have to gather things.
We
and
are
then
all
you
in the
know
process.
exactly
My
what you
fault.
go for.
I got family that never lost land.
Right. We have some that didn't either. You have some that lost and some that did. You have people that lost stuff through sharecropping. You have people that lost stuff through the military. You have people that lost things a lot of different ways. I'm not trying to go against what you're saying.
I was about to say just then. How's this going? You're talking about how's it? So I would like people to start practicing what they preach. If you ain't got your land back, don't tell nothing about nobody getting their land back.
Do you
If
know
you
how to
haven't
get your
gotten yours
land
back,
back? Do you know how to get your land back?
You know how to get your land back, sir.
Of course, of course.
Then why have you? Why then?
Some
Do you
people
have
were
your land?
disenfranchised, some
No,
people weren't.
no. Do you know how to get your land back, right? So where's your land at?
Of course.
Where's your land at?
This don't happen overnight. This is a process.
It's a process.
Of course. Are you still running around identifying as black? That's what half our problem was going, where we're running around identifying as black people, where we're dead at law, we're dead at sea, we have no standing law in litigation.
Unalive, you gotta say unalive, dude. Stop saying the D word. Y'all gotta limit y'all cussing up here too. I got flagged earlier. Limit y'all cussing too.
That is actual definition in Blaw's Black Dictionary.
Black laws, the Black Laws Dictionary. So you're talking about black from the Black Laws Dictionary. So is the law book unalived?
I can literally pull it up.
So if you're seriously, oh no, you're saying black is DEAD in the eyes of the law according to the. Hold on, dude. You're saying.
Post.
I was about to say, you're saying black is DEAD in the law, in the eyes of the law, using the Black Laws Dictionary. So is that book on DEAD as well?
Unalived.
This is something that was given to us. This
All right,
is the
cool.
term that was given to us.
So you read it out of the book of the unalive.
I'm talking about actual law in America, where you have two terms, white and black. If they put slave and free, most black people that identify as black would have never picked black because it means slave on paper. This is all I'm trying to say. White means you're free with land. That was a term given to us to disenfranchise us.
Well, white was given to us too.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't even understand this. I'm not trying to disagree with anybody. I'm just trying to make sure everybody's on the same
Well,
page.
you're being real disagreeable.
How am I being disagreeable?
You don't even admit when you're incorrect. You don't even have the character.
You want to argue with everybody. That's how you're being disagreeable. Like what? What are you talking? If you want to vibe with us and be agreeable, then just vibe, dude.
I said Nigerians were not calling themselves black, and black. If you're half African, you're not half black. Period. Point blank. You go to Africa right now, they don't know what the hell you talking about when you call yourself black.
Oh, I'm not.
That's the fucking point. And I said Indians were the first to be called black. That's what I said. In the American continent, they were the first to be labeled black. And you come here spouting this bullshit that nobody asked for.
If me responding to you right now, you are absolutely correct. You are right. This is why they want us to identify with that, because they can blend in with us while we identify as that. I was not disagreeing with you.
What was your point? You came up here and the social status. We already know it's a social status. What was the point of coming up here and saying?
Yeah, we got new people up here.
He disagreed with the sister. That's why he said.
Like we all heard. Like we all heard him. We all heard him. Like I guess, but we're moving on, man. All right, we got new people up here. I'll take a crack at it, I guess. I don't know. Any new speakers want to come off the mic?
No. You want to go to order? I think it was Ish, then.
Oh, Ish already spoke.
Oh, I think it was Niz, then Colin, then Dejag.
All right, Niz, you there?
It's Nizoni.
Yeah.
My bad.
Nizoni. Oh, so where you from? What's your ethnicity?
I'm actually half Native American, half black, actually.
What's the half? What's the half and half? Where's the half from?
My dad is black and my mom is Navajo from the Navajo reservation.
Okay, mom's Navajo. Where your dad from?
He's from Oklahoma.
Where's it? You know where his parents, his people are from?
Yes. Luckily, both of my parents are very in tune with their culture on both sides. So I know that we were black from up north, and they moved down to Oklahoma, and they settled in Oklahoma. So from what the history we've gotten is that none of our family was enslaved on my dad's side. They got integrated with the 5 civilized tribes in Oklahoma. And then on my mom's side, Navajo, you know. Oh, my dad's from Muskogee, Oklahoma.
So is he Muskogee?
He's from the 5 civilized tribes. We just haven't found his lineage, but we know my mom is Navajo.
Have you checked the dogs row?
We have actually. We haven't got any papers back, but we're supposed to be visiting up north next month.
Where up north?
No, Oklahoma. My bad.
Oh, North Oklahoma. Okay.
My bad. I just want to understand the question. It says that everybody copy Black Americans and American Indians.
Go ahead.
I just want to understand the concept. I mean, the topic went totally south from the previous topic that was going on in the conversation. But I just wanted to understand of the concept of the question, because I was on another live and I explained what I explained to y'all, and they said that I was not Native American at all, that I was just a Black girl that was confused on her ethnicity and didn't know who she was or what she was talking about.
So who hosted it?
I don't remember their name.
Did they look like us on the panel?
They were black. They were black. I will say that. But they were just saying I was confused, and my mom was telling me lies. I wasn't Native and everything, and yeah, it was just crazy.
Were they Americans?
No, they were Americans. Nobody had an accent.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was very confused on it. But I just want to understand what the question is or what the topic is on, because I've been on here for like 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Okay, the show. I got you. So, what Venus was even saying earlier, indigenous people in America were classified as black. So when I put it together like this, because we have folks that still call themselves Black American, they know they're indigenous and from these lands. I don't fight people on what they call themselves. I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, that's a headache and a waste of time to me. And then you got the American Indian. You know, a lot of our ancestors said, you know, we were Indian and stuff like that. I've traced my genealogy. I know that there's people that come in and troll and things like that. I've shown my tree a bunch of times. I'm connected to a lot of people. I'm mostly from the eastern woodlands of the United States. My indigenous heritage is from the eastern woodlands, north and south. You know, stretching from Maryland, going New York actually, New York down to Georgia. So and things like that. So yeah. But yeah, when I say that, when we copy, dude, does everyone copy us? Like, do we not have a global culture? I was just saying, would be considered Black American? Do they not have a global culture and things like that? So,
Yeah, I will say this: being someone that's biracial and predominantly growing up around, my parents are married; they've been married for like 20 plus years, but predominantly being more native on my native side, I will say that some Blacks are lost when it comes to culture. I will say that. I've noticed that with some friends of mine and everything. And
did she just say Blacks? Never mind. Go ahead. You can finish.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Did I say that wrong? I'm so sorry if I was being rude. Or just a Black American. I'm sorry if that came off rude.
You said, yeah, Blacks. Yeah. Let's watch our, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, my bad. So yeah, I can see where it's kind of split on that when it comes to culture and everything. Like for me, I predominantly go with my native side because I don't really know how to go about my Black American side, you know, when it comes to culture in Black America. You know, we have our, how do you say it? There are some people that do practice their ways where we make it Americanized from wherever people are from Africa or from wherever part they are from. And they Americanize it to their own interpretation of it, of how they want to celebrate or want to be seen as when it comes to celebration or culture or ceremony or belief in that type of way. That's what I feel. And that's what I've noticed from a lot of TikTok or movies I've seen where, you know, African dances and how we change it up here in America and we interpret it in our own way, like hip hop and everything. So it's not in a cultural way or anything like that. But I feel like, go ahead.
You said African dances?
Yeah, like African dances. Have you seen like African dances in Africa?
Yes.
And like how we interpret it into a different way here in America.
No, I don't see that. No. Our dances our rhythm look completely different than theirs. I've seen it.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying we interpret it in a different way of how we use it or what we do.
We ain't interpret it because we're not really checking over there.
But
it's like we not really checking over there to interpret it. Like most of us, not mine, because I'm from a predominantly Black American city that is just so happens to be Afrocentric now. But just the way we never really looked over there to copy or emulate. We've been doing our own thing for years.
You're right, but I'm saying the similarity of it.
That's because Africans are stealing from us. I don't like how you all allow Africans to steal and then you look over to what they stole and then say it came from them. Why do y'all do that?
And then similarities don't mean it can be similar. That don't mean it's the same.
Like they don't have any Afro beats without jazz. They stole jazz to make Afro beats and half their popular African music genres that they use today. But like what? And then y'all try to say our music comes from them. Our music is inspired by them. How's our music inspired by them? But they're stealing from jazz. And then y'all also be saying our dishes are similar to theirs, but they use cassava, plantain, tomatoes, potatoes. Those aren't even indigenous to Africa. Everything that they steal from over here, y'all watch them do it over there. Y'all watch them steal, and then you say we copy them when it's the other way around. Why do y'all do that? That's what I'm saying. Africans need to stay out from our country, steal everything, and then claim it as the original, just like a white man.
Have you really looked into the Pan Africanism Corporation? They stealing way more than logistics in tone. They stealing natural resources and doing it in private. They're in private business with the reservations.
They got headdresses. They got their own version of headdresses with feathers that ain't even indigenous to there, and they somehow we copying them.
They all in business. That's the whole game, mental game that they're playing on. They are a big business with each other in secret. Very big business.
Is the afro on my head indigenous? What did we say? Yeah, Africans
Not
didn't
even
like
an afro.
Oh, no, I was about to say Africans don't even like afros. They didn't like afros. Like there's literally newspaper. There's literally no, I can show you. Africans don't even like afros. So what are we talking about? They look down on afros and locks.
They're getting you to change your mindset. I'm telling you, when you get some free time, look into the Pan-African business with Indian reservations. Just do some homework. I promise you. There's a reason why these people want to say these things.
My hair is my hair ain't 4C, dude. My hair is not 4C.
If you're a man with cornrows, they think you're a thug as well.
He said it's so hot outside. How hot is it? Native black? Brainwashed by the caveman? How we low vibrational for questioning what the caveman told us? Yeah, it sounds like y'all are brain.
Africans are the cavemen. They're the ones who brought white people to Europe. And enslaved the dark-skinned Europeans. That was Africans. So
right, let me find that newspaper. Because I made a whole video about this. Why would there be tribes in America that they all had straight hair, straightening in their hair? Why would they be straightening their hair if their hair was already straight? Huh?
Even though I'm half black, my hair's straight actually.
Right, and there's black people that had straight hair, fully black. They have straight hair.
Yeah, all my siblings and I have straight hair, and we're mixed. So,
but yeah, there's people that are unmixed that got two black parents, right? That have straight hair. Like we have people that do hair in here. Well, they're not. Hey, Woody and Crystal ain't here right now, but they do hair. There's black people with naturally straight hair.
Our elderly, their hair gets straight when we get elderly, anyways.
Exactly. My mom's has to wet her hair for it to get curly.
yeah, as you get older and your hair gets longer, it does straighten out too. That's true.
What's wrong with 4C hair? Ain't nothing wrong with 4C hair. If you got it, then flaunt it. Flaunt your 4C hair if you got it. I just don't have 4C hair.
Africans don't even have 4C hair. They was Africans.
They have like 4Z.
Yeah, they was on TikTok complaining, saying the hair chart doesn't represent them. And I told them the hair chart was created in the USA. Why would it represent you? Make your own. And they got mad at me. Like, what?
You guys talking about?
Like, don't be mad because you got 4Z hair.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you have 4A hair. It's not 4C. You have 4A hair.
My hair is 4A and 4B.
Like, thanks for letting me know I got 4A hair. Like, yeah. What's up, Son Brave? My boy Son Brave on here. Do I follow you on here? Oh yeah. Why you disrespect your home? It's still 4A from Africa. Africans don't even have 4A hair, dude. Like, what are we talking about?
Bro,
y'all just heard them.
You talking about West Africa, bro?
What part of Africa you from, sir?
You're not talking about you East Africans.
I'm from East Africa.
What part of East Africa you from?
Horn of Africa.
The Horn of Africa. Like what part?
Horn of Africa, like.
So you got you got Yemen blood, don't you?
Yemen blood. I'm the papa of the Yemenis, bro.
You're the what?
I'm the papas of the Yemenis.
You're the papas of the Yemen? No, you're not.
Yeah, I am, bro.
You got Yemen blood. Stop
it. We colonized them. We colonized Arabian Peninsula. Like.
Are you proud? You was proud of you? So you taught the Arabs how to you taught the Arabs how to colonize? Is what you saying?
Yeah, like, bro, you making Arabs like.
So why do you practice Islam?
What do you think Arabs are, bro?
Why you practice Islam?
Horn of Africa, like they're not influenced by white people or Arabs, bro. Never
what you practice?
colonized, never colonized, never slave.
What religion are you, sir?
What?
What religion you practice?
I am Muslim.
Yeah.
Arab.
What?
That's an
What?
Arab
Do
religion.
you know how Muslim came into
That's
my
an
country?
Arab religion. You want to be Arab so bad.
How did Islam come
Do
into
you
your
know how
country?
it came?
How did it
Okay,
come to
okay,
your country?
okay. Let me tell you. Yeah, you know the Prophet Muhammad. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
when he got the religion or our belief, right? When he got the religion, he was in Mecca. Like then he sent his companions to Horn of Africa. He told them there's a righteous king called Negus, and he came from a good people. Go there and preach the religion. Yeah.
So you got your religion came from the Middle East.
Bro, our religion was Waq. Like my ancient religion is Waq, right? Okay, it's very close to Islam.
Islam. Islam. You say Islam came. I'm gonna let you go, Ish. But you say Islam came from Muhammad came from the guy Mecca, which is in the Middle East.
Muhammad is the last prophet, bro. He's the last prophet.
He said he can't. Yeah, but he's not from Ethiopia. Or he's not from where you're from.
Yeah, but like he's the last prophet of Islam,
you
bro.
got
He's not the first prophet.
You got your religion. You got your religion from him.
So give us your documented history before Islam. Go.
Listen. There's 70,000 prophets in Islam, bro. He's the last one.
Give us your documented history before Islam. Go.
Yeah. My like our religion was Waq. It's an ancient religion of Punt. Ancient Kemet. Ancient Kush. Yeah.
So
some
you come
Greek.
from Egypt? You trying to claim Egypt now?
Listen, bro. I'm from Punt, okay? I'm from Punt, not Egypt. There's a difference.
History before Islam. You haven't done that yet.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, like, it's our religion was Waq. Like, if you asking me, like, religion-wise, that's Waq. It's the same religion as
Why
the
can't you
Egyptians.
provide a documented history before Islam? Why can't you do that?
Nah, bro, I'm not a native English speaker, so like you gotta if you mean like religion-wise, I can tell you like our religion was Waq.
Islam is an AD religion. That means you don't have any history before the AD years because I'm asking you to provide us with a history.
Yeah. Like
you can't do it.
You're talking about empires.
Yes, provide us.
Okay.
Before Islam.
You Macropians, Puntites, Lassos, Ajuran, Moqdishu Sultanate. Moqdishu Sultanate was right before the Islam.
Prove to us where Punt is.
Punt is the land of the gods. The land of the gods.
Prove to us where it is.
The land of Adudua.
It is today modern day Eritrea, Somalia, and half of Ethiopia. Like northern side of Ethiopia.
Prove it.
What do you mean prove it? Like I can prove it. Like our language.
Provide evidence.
Yeah, our language, our culture. Language, culture, DNA, everything. Like we're the only people. Like we're the only people that speak ancient Egyptian language. We're the only people that have the culture. We're the only people that have the colors. What?
Provide the written history.
What did you say again? I didn't hear you good.
Provide the written history.
Okay, like the written history is on the walls of pyramids. Like if you go to the pyramids, you will see the language and our graveyards. You know, our graveyards in our country, like the same how my ancestors used to make
Ethiopia.
graveyards.
Is that what you're
The
saying?
same. What is the
There's
same
pyramid-
way?
Are you saying that there's pyramids in Ethiopia?
Not pyramids in Ethiopia, but you will find pyramids, like very old pyramids in northern Somalia.
Then provide the written history in Punt.
What do you mean, like bro? Do you want me to like to show you a book or
Yes,
Or
provide the documentation, the artifacts to show that it exists.
it do exist, bro. It do exist, but like I don't know how to go to in Google and search it. You know, like I'm gonna tell you, like our people, we tell our history through poet, okay, through poet. So when a kid borns, like how his mother tells him the history, like through poet. That's how we tell our
All you have
stories
is
and
an
our
oral history, and you can't provide one iota of evidence of what you're saying.
because we don't listen, because we don't trust YT people, bro. These YT people writing down history, bro. We didn't do our own research.
I'm asking no YT person nothing. I'm asking you.
Yeah, but like my history is like in my own poets, like our own books. You want me to open up a whole book right now for you? It's written in my language. It's written in my language. Like you're not even gonna understand it.
Okay, provide it. Let's see it.
What do you mean provide it, bro? Like you're not gonna understand my language. Like, do you want me to speak to you with my language?
Oh, that'd be oral. I want you to provide the documentation that's being asked. You said that you can provide the evidence. Prove it.
Yeah, the document. Listen, our documents are either in books, in the pyramids, and in our own language
How do
and
you have it
our
in
poets.
books when books are made from paper and paper is from papyrus that's from Egypt? That's not indigenous to your area.
It is.
You don't have the written history.
It is in my
Papyrus
country,
is
bro.
not indigenous to your area, sir.
It is like
Papyrus
papyrus.
is not
You're talking about
indigenous to
papyrus?
Ethiopia. You're lying.
I said northern Ethiopia, Somalia, and Eritrea.
Papyrus is not indigenous to those areas.
Do you know where the word Somalia came from?
Papyrus
It came from.
Listen.
Listen.
No, I'm not listening. You're lying.
I'm not lying. It came from Samain. Yeah, it's a pharaoh.
Papyrus is indigenous to Kemet. It's not indigenous to Ethiopia.
It's not even Kemet. It's Kamit. What do you mean Kemet? It's Kamit.
It's not indigenous to Ethiopia.
It's not Kemet. You saying it Kemet? It's not Kemet. It's Kamit.
I'm speaking English. It's Kemet.
But my ancestors didn't spoke English. They didn't spoke English. So you saying it Kemet? It's not Kemet. It's Kamit.
That's a moot point. Either way, it's not Ethiopia.
Who said Ethiopia? Who said Ethiopia, bro? Do you know nothing?
Said that you have it written in books. It can't be written in books because you had no paper.
What do you mean paper, bro? They did have paper. Like they found papers. They wrote down their religion and their histories. You can go and
provide the papers. Then provide it. Let's see it.
You can go to YouTube and then search it by your own self, bro. They had papers. What do you mean pharaohs didn't have no papers?
Hey yo.
All you have is an oral history. You have
no. I listen.
That you're claiming. You don't even have a history before the AD time.
You're a newbie. You can ask me. You can ask me every pharaoh's name. I will explain to you what it means.
Bro, you're not even old enough to even ask me a question. You're a new person.
I am, bro. Do you know who the first pharaoh was? Osir. They call it Osir. It's not.
Tea time.
Huh?
Did you? Oh, you went on tea time. What happened to you? You got a phone call, bro?
No.
Okay, so he told.
No, you know what, bro? Listen, yeah. What I'm trying to say, yeah. Forget about that his history, right? I wanted to talk about the topic. Yeah, that's why I came up.
So that's why what you got about the topic, yeah.
Okay, like if you mean like people copying Black American culture, bro. First of all, Black American culture is very global. You know, it's about music. It's about a lot of things. People do it. Me, I'm from Europe, right? I'm from Sweden, so born and raised. So even the hip hop culture influenced Sweden and a lot of countries here in Europe. So yeah, people do copy the Black American culture, but not in a good way though, bad way. You understand?
How's it bad?
Yeah, like they copy, like
Don't mind
they get influenced, like in a bad way. It's not in a good way. You know what I'm saying?
Who want to follow us to Mike's back, y'all. Venus is on
But
tea
then,
time.
but then the other sister was talking about music, but music came from West Africa. You understand? We're talking about who copying who.
music came from West Africa, like originally. Music came. You can Google it, bro. Go ask.
I ain't
AI.
Googling where the West
Ask
African
AI,
like.
bro. Ask
Hold on,
AI, bro.
where the
Type
what?
it,
Well,
type it.
why weren't they making jazz music and blues in West Africa?
Because people do copy each other, like people do get influenced each other, like they influence each other.
Okay, so what?
If you're talking about,
no?
you're
So
talking
why?
about
No,
the
if you're talking about.
motherland.
Hold on, I can talk. I don't know. I can show you it. All the music that we've created in America. Why weren't there famous West African blues players?
I'm
Jazz
talking
players?
about the original of music.
Man, I ain't trying about the origin. Like they ain't doing that today. They're not doing that today. Don't
Give us the
nobody
name
say
of one West African superstar.
Without because it's not Hollywood. Africa don't have Hollywood, bro.
What's the name
y'all
of
got
one West
Nollywood.
African
Stop it.
musical superstar, like a Beyonce or a Michael Jackson? Just provide us one West
Because
African
they're not
superstar.
from America. Because they're not from America, bro. They're not from America.
I've seen where y'all have like we have what's it where they perform to see if they're gonna go on to the next stage. Y'all have that. I watched it and it's garbage. Nobody don't make a sing. It's garbage.
Why can't you provide
American
the name of
Idol.
one West African
We got
superstar?
American Idol. Y'all got African Idol, and they tell me I'm lying.
Idol? What do you mean idol?
You ain't never seen it? I can play it, man. It's garbage. People over there cannot sing at all.
Yeah, but
So,
like if you're talking
and
about,
one thing we know, these are gifts.
without Africa,
These are
without
gifts, sir.
listen, without
You
Africa,
don't just
you wouldn't
become
have
a
no
singer. You don't just become a singer because you feel that you can hit a note. These are gifts, and that's a gift that y'all don't have over there. You don't have it. Y'all not. I mean, look, basketball, football, singing. We could go on. These are gifts of ours.
Okay. Let me tell you something. Without Africa, there's no music. Okay, there's no music. Without Africa,
I ain't seen. Well, what is y'all gospel singers at?
There's no
What
rhythms.
y'all gospel singers, sir?
Do
What
you
gospel
guys
singers?
do you guys marry each other in America? Marriage came
No.
from wedding came from Africa.
Wedding came from Africa?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, it came
What
from the
Afri-
kingdom. It came from the kingdom of Kush. It came from the kingdom of Kush.
What's up, Winston? No, like what?
Yeah.
Like who
Do you know
talking
the first soldiers?
Do you know what folk hold on, do you know what folk music is?
Folks music?
Yeah, well, do you know what folk music is?
Nah, I don't know.
Folk music, since I used to teach music, right? Folk music is music to be created by people from an area. So how did jazz? How did all
Bro,
other
you're
folk
talking
music?
about 500 years ago. I'm talking about thousands of years ago. Like it's different,
Thousands
bro.
of years, like okay, what were they playing
America
1,000
is
years
like
ago?
500 years old.
Name a song from 5,000 years ago.
Hanarep is like the oldest surviving song in my culture. Hanarep.
You said you got it from West Africa.
Do you know Hanarep?
So when did West Africans teach you how to make music?
Nah, like listen. Like West Africa, they had their own music, but I'm talking about
Don't y'all in your African history have stories about y'all coming out of caves?
Caves. That's why.
Is he recording? Hold on. Is he recording right now? Get this op off the panel. It's getting real oppy. He recording the goddamn live.
They were banging on rocks. They weren't over there making music. They need to stop it.
Yeah, they were savages.
Y'all don't have to record because the live's already being recorded.
It's already being recorded. There ain't nothing to record. What can you expose? Why was you echoing like that? It's getting real oppy, huh?
Okay, let's see.
No, Ethiopia. I'm from Ethiopia. I wasn't recording. Please.
I
Yeah, you
know
look
that,
at the clips. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say Aveman are Neanderthals because a Neanderthal is a group of them. That's what a Neanderthal is, a group of them. So somebody told me they'll study genetics.
You said drums are American. Yeah, there's drums from America. Like what are we talking about? There's horns from America. Roll me up.
Whoa.
At least put me like in North Africa.
She light enough to be Igbo too.
Igbos aren't even light. That's just that bleaching cream.
Yeah.
North Africa.
You said put you. She said she Amazigh.
They might eat me in West Africa, and most definitely they would in West Africa, and they will for sure in East Africa.
Yeah,
we took YT instruments and created new sounds. I guess.
YT instruments. What are YT instruments?
Ethiopians are even classified under Caucasian category. Right, exactly. You can see the hereditary behavior. Facts. That's why YT people they get Y chromosome go back to Ethiopian in the Moors. So the Ethiopians was over there with the Moors, and with the women.
How is
That does make sense because they say that life started in Ethiopia or East Africa. That's their life because they got Caucasian skulls. That's where they started.
How are piano? He said piano and violin are YT instruments.
LOL. LOL.
And YT people are not Europe.
Don't mix the original man with carbon copy. Well, the quote unquote original. What's up, Hallie?
Africans erased and replaced the dark-skinned Europeans. They're colonizers. Y'all talk trash about YT people, but Africans is the one who made them. So
Original is 9 ether. Get that Malachi York babble out of here. Get that Malachi York babble out of here. Thank you for the follow.
When you think about it, when you have all your boxes full plus you, that would be like 9 ether because we're on the Ethernet, and then you have 9 people.
Yeah, 9. All right. Who are these people in the request, Jeff? Like, I don't know, y'all. Y'all ain't got no profile pictures. You tell them you call me a CO. Okay. Well, you can get blocked. How about that? You can get blocked.
why y'all all got fake profiles? Where your picture?
Can I join, please? Can I join, please? Why don't you got a profile picture? Huh?
Maybe Josiah. Maybe he's Joia's brother. I don't know.
Can I join, please? I don't know, man. I'm trying, yeah. Who just went offline? I'm trying to keep a chill panel, actually. So, all right, who D509.
Really, let's get some dragging going. Not dragging.
Yo.
What's up?
So, how do we copy?
How do you copy? Is this not a global culture?
But who are you saying copies blacks and
Who is black? Who is blacks? Watch your mouth. Get off my panel. Who is black, sir? Who are y'all talking to? Watch your mouth.
And then he just leaves.
No, I kicked him off. Like, watch your mouth. Yeah.
Man, these folks ain't got no
Y'all know that word. Like, who is black, sir? Who you? Like, y'all know that's under the people. If you knew her history or how they say that blacks, right? That's offensive. Like, don't call nobody blacks. Don't call nobody boy or girl. Like, man, watch y'all mouths.
Yeah, that irritates me. I hate when I hear the word the blacks. Y'all the blacks. Last name? Wouldn't that be a surname?
So, is Colin spoke yet?
No, I don't think so.
You've been up here a minute. I'm gonna just boot him. Yeah, go ahead, running man.
They copy because we just do it better. Both Black Americans and Native do it better. We've been tattooing, we've been dancing, and with the footwork, it's Native and Black and African. We've all been doing footwork forever.
African.
Yes, African.
What about African?
Footwork.
Footwork.
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
copying us. That's not natural.
All right, but they've been doing footwork for a while.
Well, maybe they need to do less footwork and a little bit more cleaning and feeding.
I don't like them Negroes either, but that's how it is.
Yeah, no, they copied us.
Hey, John Black, oh, he all right. He follow me. He all right.
Okay.
All right, he follow me. I'm from California. No, my ass ever practiced no witchcraft voodoo. That is so creepy. Oh my gosh! If you scared, if you scared, go to church. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right.
Right.
There ain't nothing to be scared of with no African traditional religion.
African traditions.
African in here. Come
I
on,
know
man.
that word just irritates me.
African traditional religions is Islam and Christianity. So
I'm mixed.
We're Bushmeat.
I'm mixed Haitian, Dominican, and Choctaw. That comes with Black people too. That's African.
What are you talking about? Not one of them places you mentioned is in Africa. Not one of them places you mentioned is in Africa.
African.
Africa now?
African. How do you know that you're, so did your ancestry, you know that you're, so did your ancestors sleep with an African?
Yeah.
How you know? How you know?
How do I know?
Yeah, what was that African's name? What was that
Give me a
African's
second.
name?
Give me a second. In 1930, my grandpa came over and married his Choctaw wife and had my grandma. That's how.
So your 1930, your African grandfather came
My
and married
Haitian grandfather.
but we're asking where's the African at?
When Africans landed in Haiti.
I mean, you act like everybody in Haiti's African.
So why he migrate to the USA instead of going back home to Africa?
Going back home to Africa. His home was in
Yeah,
Haiti.
you said your Haitian granddaddy migrated over here and married a Choctaw. Why didn't he migrate back to Africa? That's that self-hate, huh?
His ancestors.
That's that self-hate.
That's not self-hate.
Yes, it is. Because if you saying your Haitian granddaddy is descends from Africa, why didn't he migrate back to Africa? Why he migrate to a stolen land?
He doesn't just descend from Africa.
Why he migrate to
people,
you confused. You's confused.
I'm not confused at all.
You's a confused quadracial.
Ooh. You just like
Why did they reject Haiti as a member of the African Union in 2016? Why did they reject them?
I don't know.
They were African, so why would the African Union reject Haiti?
That's on them.
He said that's on them. Hey yo.
Haiti isn't just African. There's all lineage all throughout the Caribbean.
I'm hearing a lot is a bushmeat babble. Okay.
It'd be very African if the African Union rejected them.
Go, why he leave?
Oh dang. He got
all the time.
The bushmeat battle was the last straw. He said, no, we can't talk about the bushmeat. That was the final straw, man. Haiti is not Africa, respect indigenous people.
That was y'all bullying people. That's y'all.
No, we're not. Drop some fruits in the chat. This is an anti-bullying live. He said he crying in the car.
I love Jesus and TikTok shop.
He said he crying. Yeah, we love Jesus. We love Jesus.
Long live CCP.
We got Robert Vingle. Robert Vingle. What's up, Rob? He joins and goes straight to tea time. Hello. What's up, Robert?
You perhaps a retired Klan member.
He left. He might be. He left.
He said I'm gonna find out.
These are normal responses. I be having normal responses. I'm just saying what everyone's thinking. I'm sorry, I'm old. I don't know how to work this. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're right. You're right, Rob.
Sorry, he's definitely not a Klan member. Clan members don't say sorry to our kind, so.
Hey.
Go live, y'all. Let's see if we can get some unfortunate souls in here.
Like the live. We got 100 people in here, baby. 235 people on StreamYard.
I can call a man with the Chewbacca noise.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
My African grandpa came from Haiti in 1930. Did you know Haiti was in Africa? What's wrong with some of these Haitians on here? They be the main ones in my comments trying to drag me. Especially that Yakub dude.
Hey, yo. Not your cave. Not your cave.
What's going on in Haiti? I don't know if they've been invaded or what.
Alrighty. Oh, dang. Very educational. What's up, Richard, dude? Very educational, true. Hello. Haluva. An angel passing by. I love the angel passing by. What's up, Ask Kenya? Haiti. Love listening to you guys.
See them use my name. Y'all are not Kenya. Y'all are not Kenya. Stop. You're the British East African Protectorate.
Modern day Seneca. What's up, Nine? What's up, Fillmore? I might as well address everybody that's in here. What's up, Helly? Again, I think I already said your name. Hey, what's up, Chiefess? What's up, Safwan? What's up, Tyson? What's up? I can't even pronounce that. Shadow Dust. Villeneuve. We got Copper Boys Ranch. What's up, Regal? What's up, Lenape? Yeah, green eyes. What's up, Amaru? Okay, OG in here. What's up, Lisa? What's up, Osea? What's up, Native Brown, formerly known as Native Black? Yeah, I'm kind of indifferent. I'm still doing my research. Yeah, search your family. Search your family. Request up. Do your DNA. Come up here, Ruben. You're scared of the results, dude. Do your DNA test, man. Do your DNA test, man. You're scared of results, dude. Exactly. You're scared of the results, dude. Like, yeah, dude. What's up, Georgia? You're a spit kid Bantus. Far out radical, man. Why are you ashamed of your why are you ashamed of your African ancestors? You is, bro. Like, come on, dude. Like, why are you so ashamed of your African ancestors? Why can't you be a spit kid Bantu just like me?
I tell Ruby to come up on stage. Come here, Ruby.
He ain't gonna come up here. They be hiding. They rather hide on their keyboards. Thank you for the follow, Amazonian. It's okay to have African ancestors, dude. It's okay. Stop being ashamed to be an African, my guy. Your ancestors came from Africa. You'll never be native. Please, just claim your African roots.
It's like a cartoon character.
If you're from Africa, nigga, oh. Like it or not, you're from Africa, nigga. Just look at your features. You're a wobble, you're pretending. Why won't you take a DNA test? Shows your blood quantum, even though it's racist. Why don't you speak your native language? Your ancestors came on slave ships. I'm a 23andMe the site, boo. Skip Gates is my idol. The test is better than the Bible. Just say you're African before I bite you. Hey yo.
Funny.
Oh, what all can I do with the beta? Post it. Hey yo, Djibouti. Hey yo. You need to go. If you're saying that, you need to go wipe your Djibouti. They like just say you're African before I bite you. Golly, yo. You're a wobble, you're pretending. You're a laddo, you're a pretendian. Let's sue the fake tribes, take them to court because they're all fake guys. You'll never be a native. You're an African and you hate it. Report them to the BIA. They're agents of the CIA.
Good one.
That's why I made an album. That's why I made an AI album. So I could troll them. Exactly why I made an AI album. Native FBA with the gifts, donations. Donations.
Can y'all tell me what y'all use to make them AI videos? Because I'm gonna put together a whole movie production.
Hey, yeah, Prophet, are you in here? Is Amaru still in here? Amaru might know.
Like if you're a student, you can get on Google Labs and Google AI, I think, and they give you 15 have it where you can use off of Google Labs, Google Flow, and you can make videos like that.
You said sorry and innocuous.
And if you're not a student, then I can tell you how you can get a student email where you can become one.
Message me down on Discord because I mean technically I'm a student, but I'm not in school right now, so they done disable my school email.
Yeah, I can show you, but you only have 20 minutes to get like all the information you haven't sent there, because after 20 minutes, it's not your email anymore.
Yeah, but to answer Susie's question, I'll have more people will have more access once I finally develop it on iOS. Once I finally start developing it for iOS and Android, my app, then we'll have more fully accessed features. So if you want to beta test my app, hit me up. BRB got to pay for food.
I want to.
Did I send it to you? Okay, I'll send it to you.
I don't think so. Okay.
I'll send it to you. I got you.
I'm trying to learn Muskogee Creek.
Send it to you. All right, I got you, Georgia. Yeah. Send it to me, please. Why y'all want to fight so much? Hello?
Okay, come up here so I can fight you.
Hey, yo. We got to get back to fighting. I got a fighting spirit.
I thought they tapped out after a couple questions.
Request up here. I got you.
I could bring somebody back that want to tussle. Where you go?
I'm gonna go in.
Nah, where that Mao dude? Where that Mao dude guy go? Where that Mao guy go?
You know, I read that door.
Hold on.
I muted him. All that background. Why y'all coming up with all that background noise?
I know, right?
You were
Where's that?
chewing Mila. Who's Mila again?
You were chewing her accent. Who is that? Are you cosplaying Native Deron Johnson? Are you cosplaying Native Deron Johnson? You all cosplay natives, even though we can't name 5 Native American restaurants and 5 Native things that Native Americans do. But you guys all copy us.
I thought you meant Leela. I was like, she did get dragged. Listen, I don't know no Mila though.
Happened to UK last night. I do. I'm from Africa, mate. I'm from bloody Africa, but I live in the UK.
Darby eats that Yorkshire pudding.
Ew. It's Yorkshire. It's Yorkshire. It's Yorkshire.
Well, maybe they should learn how to spell.
It's Yorkshire. That's how the old English pronounce it.
That's how you know it ain't their language.
Yorkshire.
It's phonetics.
Did I ask you? No, I
You're
didn't.
on a public forum.
Did I ask you? No, I didn't.
You're on a public forum.
Where you from, Chandler? Where you from, Chandler?
At the moment, the United States.
No, where are you from? What's your ethnicity? Yeah.
Scottish German.
A Scottish German.
Yes.
You ain't the original Scot or German. You the mutated version.
Who is the original Scot?
The dark-skinned people of Europe.
Yeah. Oh, the nice BBC documentary propagating Jewish anti-white.
Watch your mouth.
You got the same word.
Yeah.
You got the.
Well, you can't say that on here.
Yeah, you
Venus,
can't
kill
say that on here.
yourself.
Watch.
The sun will rise again. Die Sonne wird weiter auf.
Nobody's dropping at a faster rate than your folks.
Absolute idiot.
You is not no Scot. Pull up the royalty. Pull up the royalty in your bloodline. You ain't no Scot boy.
Is this the white? Is this what YC nobility has come to? Crashing out. Blaming the ooze. They gotta blame the ooze all day.
Boy, boy took a Darvin. That boy took an ancestry history. He ain't Scottish, dog.
Y'all the same as the ooze.
Hold on. Yeah, one second. The ooze. Why y'all let the ooze manhandle y'all? Huh? I thought y'all were the greatest. Huh? Why y'all bowing down to the ooze? The ooze make me a victim. The ooze make me a victim.
Y'all the same as the ooze. Y'all both got that hump on your nose.
And y'all both just descend from Germanic, have a Germanic ethnicity. Y'all come from the same place. You and the Oshkas. You and the Oshkas got the same origin. Stop it.
That boy out there, that's crazy. That boy said, no, that's something that those people, like, come on, y'all want to be victims so bad. Like, I'm sorry, excuse me.
What has happened to the YT man? What has happened to the YT man? Y'all both descend from Germans. So, yeah, y'all both descend from Germans. So stop it. Scottish. Yeah, why are you Scottish? Not the Scot. Dang, so many people on tea time. Yeah, I bet you do. Thank you for admitting it.
And before the Anglo-Saxon invasion, the Germans were invaded. They was invaded by the Romans. They was invaded by the Goths. They was invaded by like 7 other groups. They was invaded by Celtics as well. So you ain't nothing, boy. I think he was created in a petri dish. You petri dish Scott. You ain't no royal Scott. Pull up the royalty on your tree. Let's go ancestor for ancestor. I'm the real Scott up here. I'm the real German up here. You is a petri dish. A petri dish mutation. We not native, boy. Boy, girl, your name Erica Stooks. What type of surname is Stooks? LOL, the irony of asking if you're being copied while you still someone else's history. Your surname is Gathessa. What the hell is that? Sit down somewhere. What the hell is a combi? And then your head shaped like a football. An American football, not a European one.
Up on stage like Canby. Let's see what's
Your name is Ruben Perez. You're not indigenous to nowhere. Nowhere in this American continent. Not with that name, boy. Like I said, your surname is Stooks. That means you're unknown. Go look up top 100 popular surnames in America. Stooks ain't popping up. Buki. You got a mutated surname. The hell. Yeah, y'all came from caves. Y'all cavemen. Y'all was having bonfires in the back of the cave with the bats. Y'all know how on Scooby-Doo when they run into the cave and the bats fly out? That's exactly where them white people come from.
Neanderthal. Greetings.
Your name is Chandler. You're a loser. You're a loser. And then I see your profile. You know you don't look like that. Take that man off your profile. You do not look like that. You look more like the man on my profile picture, probably. Probably more twinkified, actually. Twinkified version of the man on my profile. You know you don't look like that profile picture. Take that down. We're not fine. Twinkified version of Your chest probably smaller than mine, and I'm an A cup. I know you ain't got no abs. You got a twinklified body. Stop playing. If all I need to do is straighten my hair to be attractive, that means my face card is already attractive. Thank you very much. Gracias. Your username is Cooterless. You don't even get no coochie. Why am I talking to you? Like, what's going on here? I don't date outside my race, and if I did, it definitely wouldn't be no whitey man. Yeah, I'll try everything before a whitey man. How about that? This man is delusional. What is going on here? Must be one of those memes that said never ask a white supremacist what race his girlfriend is. That must be what that meme is about. Mexican. I mean, I dated a Mexican before. He acknowledged that he was from Asia though. Unlike y'all, all y'all Mexicans like to do is lie. Y'all know y'all some Asians. Y'all some Wasians. Y'all supreme Wasians. Mexico is the capital of Wasia. Okay. Y'all just Wasians with Spanish names. Y'all half Filipino and half white tea. Okay. And you're the lost bushmeat. Now what? Buki. Why are y'all flirting with me in the comments? Get some help. Now, what if I really look like my profile picture? What then? Why would I? What the heck is a res card? Why would I live on the reservation? Living on the reservation is it's the same thing as living in the hood. No, not the hood. The projects. The projects in the hood is different. The slums. You might as well go live on Alcatraz. Like, what is going on here? Boy, I just went on your account. You wouldn't believe the mess I just seen. Hold on. God dang it. Calm it down, Tubby. Calm it down. You mad big. You need to eat salads instead of worried about if I'm indigenous. It don't matter if I'm indigenous or not. You won't be here to see me dance at the powwow because you're gonna be gone. Diabetes. You worry about the wrong thing. You do not look like you from California at all. California is known for having attractive people. Ain't nothing about this attractive, Buki. You must have just got there. You definitely was not born here. You was definitely not born in California. And you really have no excuse because California has better health care than the other states, and there's more places to walk. It's more environmentally friendly because there's more places to walk. So you ain't got no excuse to be that big. You would think you were living in Louisiana or something with your big self. I was like, yeah, I don't know who you talking all that trash to. No, you were not from California. Not with that triple chin. Absolutely not. Well, thank you for asking. I was born in Antioch, California. Thank you for asking. And all the family reunions are in San Francisco, California. My family lives at the top of a hill. You can see the Golden Gate Bridge from the hill. I hope that helps. I know your big self wouldn't be able to walk down that hill though. You'll start tumbling like a basketball. You can't even dress. And then you're on your page using my people's music. I'm not indigenous, right? But you're not using no indigenous music on your page, right? There's a lot of big people in California. Well, they need to leave because that's a waste of resources. Okay? Just big and useless. That's what all y'all are. You should not be this big unless you're in your 60s. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Mm-mm-mm. Then are you even a woman? I heard estrogen makes you gain weight. Are you a woman? What is your excuse for being this big? You know what? You do kind of look like a gender bender, so maybe, you know what? Maybe you as a woman. That extra weight on your stomach to log off. I went on your page. I speak better English than you. Every syllable that I speak is enunciated. My accent is used for language learning. Yours is not. So what are you talking about? Yeah, right. I know he smell like Aaron Backs, a wet dog. You smell like depression. I can just tell. You smell like you ain't cleaned your room in 3 months. Didn't I just tell you I ain't from no damn res? I am not from poverty. Why would I live on a res? My family is upper middle class from California. I know you can't afford that, so. If I was from Africa, you wouldn't even be able to speak to me. I'd already be cooking you. You'd be going into my next meal. So all that meat on your bones, that makes the perfect dish. Look up human skulls being collected in West and Central Africa. That's exactly what I would do with you. You are the bush meat. There's so much meat on that bones I feed a whole village. I pass you around the village. That's what I'd do if I was African. I think you need to be dewormed first. I think you probably got some parasites, so maybe that's not a good idea. See you later, beautiful. What is wrong with you? must have been why them Latinos are trying to argue with me the other night. This is what y'all's mans is doing in the comments, huh?
Yo, what a dooski. What's up?
Oompa Loompa body man is trying to argue with me.
In the comments or something?
Yes. He's like, what? Like, what is this? You're a loser.
You aren't Tether wannabe. Oh, yours part 2. What the hell is going on?
For the gifts. Thank you for all the gifts. You know, I was keeping the page entertained, you know. I do this.
Look up Money Ali. 4 extra blue. What? What's going on here?
So also pass your res card. Why would I live on there? Why would I live on the reservation? Like what?
Section 8. Who is hot? Come up here, Haunter.
Section 8, more like Section 20. You cannot afford to live in the neighborhood I grew up in. What are you talking about? You know what? Maybe you can now because it's been overrun by you people. So
Hey, yeah.
The housing market has gone down.
Hey, yeah.
I was born 2001, so this is gonna be over 20 years ago. So maybe you can afford to move out there now. So
More like 05, but look at that, bro. Oh, did the native FBA leave? Thank you for liking the live, y'all. Let's get up to 50K. 50K.
Yeah, let's like the live.
Like the live up, dude.
I gotta stop speaking in a monotone voice.
Okay.
It be hurting my throat. My voice is too high for that.
Yeah.
I clocked your tea though. I clocked your tea.
Who's the fun? Man. No, I'm here. Oh, okay. I thought it said you did that. What's up, Timothy? Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, who is that in your profile picture? Timothy?
What's up, my
Okay.
white brother?
I rock on hard, dude. He looking like he's saying, I hate my mama. I'm not for the drama.
The Asian woman is back. Let's get some diversity on this panel.
Hey yo. Yep, this is what inclusion looks like. We got a pretty little Asian woman over here.
Stop acting like you're not Asian. We know what you are. No, you straight from China.
African.
Are y'all from black neighborhoods? Yeah, I'm from black neighborhood.
You is biracial. You Chinese and you're in Igbo.
He said, "Bad red girl, hey, not too much, not too much."
Stop hitting on Asian women. They don't want you.
Yeah, Timothy over there. I cry myself at night. You sound like you grew up with white. Yo, I do not sound like I grew up with white teeth. Like, don't play with me, yo. Don't play with me, yo. You talking to me, yo? Like, what you mean?
People didn't even speak like that. They sound like us. What are you talking about?
Like that. This is the only black live. You just being
got no hips. Let me check your profile.
You do just being real. Like, dude, you ain't never been around no black people, yo. I need people that are not from black cities to stop speaking and telling people how they sound. You're not from a black city. Sound like you was raised. I ain't never been raised around white people. I'm from Frisco. Frisco.
Let me put you. Like what?
I'm just asking, but I was being sarcastic, by the way. Hold on, let me shake myself, huh? Let me shake. I got you. I'll explain you. You said I'm just like you're from San Francisco. Ain't nothing. You ain't never seen nobody like that, yeah.
Like I said, you're worried about the wrong thing. You're not from California. California people are skinny.
Hey, yo.
We have healthcare and we have sidewalks.
Oh, he's from Frisco, Texas. Like, let's look at the population of Frisco, Texas.
Well, he's from Frisco, Texas.
Yeah.
That's down the street.
Let's look at the demographics. 48% white.
There's a lot of white tea people.
Eight,
That's where that one Carmelo Anthony was.
yeah, 40%, 48% white, 8% black. Y'all don't even have black people like that. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? There is no black people in Frisco, Texas. Sorry. Try coming from a city that's 60% black. How about that?
Hello.
Hello, what's up?
California people are skinny because we have healthcare and roads, so you have no excuse not to walk with big guns. I know you probably migrated from somewhere else.
And they probably are African people. But where you from, K Passion?
Hold on. Let me first. Can you guys hear me?
Barely.
Okay. Yeah, it's my headphones. Hold on. 1 second.
Yeah, you gotta tell me where you're from and what's your ass. San Francisco, sucker. Like, who calls people suck? Like, let's look at the demographics of San Francisco. San Francisco.
I'm from San Francisco.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, where you from? What's your ethnicity?
I am originally I'm from Russia, but I was adopted to California. I lived there for about 8 years till I moved to Missouri when I was 18. So I was 11 when I was adopted. I lived in Lake Elsinore, California. So I mean, I've always been skinny though, like regardless of, the health situation, it's just like the European type of thing. Being an orphan, we could only eat so much, within a day. Like here in America or any family, basically, you can just eat as much as you want or like, have snacks and stuff like that. But like being an orphan, like you can only have like 3 meals a day. And they're not very big either. And also they're not very the type of food that anybody would want to eat. I mean, like back in the orphanage, I had to I wouldn't say forced, but like I would get my, butt kicked by the caretakers if I didn't finish my meal, which is fish head soup. And it was disgusting. And so I refused to eat. And so that's probably why I'm skinny, is because like the food they provided was not very pleasant. Although I know what you guys are probably thinking, like, oh, beggars can't be choosers, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, no.
Asking about your porridge story. Do you have a question or not?
About the Black Americans and American Indians, if
And like the topic. Yeah. Anything on the topic here?
What's up?
Yeah. So sorry, I came on the wrong topic. So basically, yeah, I wear lashes. I used to wear extensions and stuff like that, but I don't really consider that like a Black Americans, American Indian type of thing. It's just, as far as hair and makeup, everything's supposed to be, united type thing. But I mean, can you guys explain?
Why do Russians look like they live such a hard life?
Well, I don't know. Ask my parents who are dead.
I know. Oh, you can't say the DEAD word, dude. Right.
Oh, sorry.
I'm about to drop you.
You're Russian? You look Native American.
Oh, no way. Did she just say that?
She was Native American.
Why did you guys drop me?
To protect the lives.
Okay, sorry.
Russian?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not Native American? You look just like a Native American.
I mean, I wouldn't know I was adopted, but I was born and raised in Russia, so I mean, I could go and get my DNA tested, but I mean, that's. I mean, I don't really care to know about who birthed me, you know, where I came from, because for all you know, I could be disappointed and I'd rather not.
Both scared to find out who they are because they'll be disappointed with what they find.
Definitely Siberian.
Tragic.
You know, Native Americans, Siberians have more of an Asiatic look. She looks more white to you. You know, Native Americans are related to you. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. I mean, I really, I mean, I came from like a Siberia type of area, where it's like you have to pump your own, like your own water and your own everything. So, and then like during, of course, everywhere in Russia is cold. So like, it's the coldest part of the country too.
Got him. Come up here, Tubby. Let's go ancestor for ancestor.
Oh, who that? Who that? They don't care about your hardship. Oh, well.
I mean, I do have like
Oh, what's up? Celestially chosen being?
I mean, I don't care. I was just answering questions.
Oh no, somebody but that shouldn't have gone in the comment.
Come up here, Hunter.
Who's Tubby?
Not
Oh,
me.
yeah.
I don't
Hunter's
think I
Tubby.
am.
Tubby, yeah, we gonna mute Tubby until he come up. Yeah. Come up here, yeah, Tubbs. no typing for you.
I'm gonna keep inviting him until he leaves.
Money, you're being a true hater towards me for no reason. I don't know why, but whatever. Okay. I was just.
Hold on. Why'd you come in asking if this is a black saint? Well, why'd you say this is a black only live? I bet. I bet this is a black only live. Why'd you say that?
Oh no, I was just because I was on all black live, right? And I was accepted, right? And so we're just chilling, whatever. And then somebody was just like, oh, I bet it's all black live. And so I just thought it was, I don't know, maybe it's not funny. It's not funny. You guys wouldn't, never mind. Sorry.
Were you rambling in that space like you're rambling in this space?
Wow.
The birds are chirping. Okay.
Yeah, they are. Sorry, I'm on a balcony. I guess I'll just go.
Okay. All right. Go home, Roger. Hey, yo, she still sent him that invite. Where can you go? Back to Siberia.
Where'd the invite go?
What's up, She Harstad? She Harstad is
Dang,
She
you won't let me
Harstad.
invite him no more. What happened?
We got She Harstad. She's a Wolof.
He turned it off.
Native FBA is an Igbo.
Okay. Well, that means I'm gonna block you from the live then. Goodbye.
Brother Ish is Ashanti. Suzik, she's peace and love to the stack. Suzik, she's what is Suzik? Suzik is a con. Yeah, Suzik's a con for real. She said, "Boy, stop."
People in here is Africans. Y'all is all African.
Oh God, y'all all African.
Like they're trying to say, boy, stop. Like, don't be ashamed.
She said, "Boy, stop." Yeah, like, oh yeah. Who else is typing? Who else can I call out? Who in here? Groove, he's a Himba. He's a Himba. They're in Nambia.
They're unknown, so they must not be important.
Follow you on PSN, Shopper Con. Who the heck is William? Golly, it's a goddamn a scam. Who else we got in here? Winston. Winston is Hausa. Wavy is Osa. Sam, we got Sam in here. He's had Zab. Zabi. Yeah, he's at Zabi. Oh, we got Mother Nurture in here. She's Tuareg. She's Tuareg. I'm actually Northeastern Australian. There you go. What's up, Abby Pepper? Indios is laughing. Oh, Indios is Berber. Yeah, they copy Americans. Indios is Berber. Berber. Nah, he said, nah, I'm Indian. Nah, use Osa for real. Nah. Woken Gator just liked alive. He's a Maasai. Oh yeah, Woken is a Maasai. Sure, you're right. That's true, Henchman. You're right. They're not creating Native man. Wait, he said, wait a minute. What? He said, wait a minute. What? Is that Light Baron? Light Baron is Dogon for real. He said, native FBA. Oh, so you're native Ghanaian? native Ghanaian, GBA. Yeah, native native FBG actually. Native FBG. Foundational Black Ghanaian. Foundational Black Ghanaian. Elevator, updated to the sky. Oh. Go ask Carnival Crew. I'm probably about to get off here, y'all. I'll be back on later.